Not to interrupt the conversation, but yes, it has been, well, for Eddie. It has been 2 weeks since anything of note happened in Caladium. Things have been peaceful, almost enough to make you think that there was no grand adventure awaiting you on the morrow. However, there was a grand adventure. Having previously been pulled into a dream by a drow named Raelnar, you all happen upon a school where, well, no, this was prior to that even. You all happen upon the school where you know that the ruby eye of Ribera lies in wait. However, that school is a vision of the past. To get to the version of it in the current time, you must help the imprisoned sleeping man, forced to dream different dreams in order to, well, you have to free him for this dream so that he may open the dream way back to the school. But the first one was pretty simple. You enter a dream where people enter a fighting pit, and where tigers, sort of have been killing people. That's the easiest way to put it. However, you all are fairly strong warriors. You didn't have much trouble fighting them. You even recruited one, brought them home, and upon leaving the dream in the Godatori arena, you heard music playing from another dream. There you found an individual named Straw, who asked you all for assistance. See, he is trapped in the dream, much like the imprisoned dreamer. But you all could help him get out, and if you do, he'd make it worth your while. You see, he said he is an entertainer, and he promises you entertainment, among other things, if you set him free. He said you merely need to search the Opal Kingdom, and you will find out, well, not find out, but find a tool that will allow you to free him from his prison. So, before we even get into that, Eddie, it has been 2 weeks. What have you been doing in this time?
So Eddie's been very stressed lately. He's had a lot going on in his life. He doesn't want to sleep because dreams, things happen. So instead, he's been wandering the forests and he's been making maps. Not of anything of use, but maps of everywhere where there's water. Lakes, streams, puddles. He has maps of those.
Alright, then we'll say Eddie has in his possession a water map for the area around Caladium.
Beautiful.
And everyone else, well, we know what happened to everyone else. They were, continuing their mission in the north to assist Sigmund, the War King, and, unite shooters and defeat the priesthood of your master. Except for those who are actually priests of your master, who were assisting but also thwarting their own machination. This. Oops, looks like I did not say that. Close the file before I shut down my computer. So give me a moment. Actually, I think I'll just scroll up and find it. Let's see. There it is. So, we're going to...
May I ask if Eddie has found any hidden treasure while he was traveling around Caladium's backyard?
Of course, he found so many bodies of water.
I'm glad you added that with of water.
Indeed. The bodies you normally find out in the wild aren't particular treasures. But, nevertheless, once more, we find ourselves in the Red House, sitting in the restful corner of the Caladium. And things are people. It's a nice, cozy evening. The sun has already set. You all haven't been bothered, and the house is rather calm tonight. What is everyone up to?
Resco is just kind of reading a book.
Alright.
Blink is listening to Jaco play the piano and thinking that he's getting a little bit better, even though he's only been training for a day.
Alright. Eddie.
Eddie's looking out the window, hoping it will rain soon.
Alright. While that is happening, you all think about how Vought and Koiel set out earlier on an undisclosed mission. They said they won't be back for a bit, but don't stay up for them. Meanwhile, as per usual, Zert sits on the couch and reads his various books. So, meanwhile, outside of the Red House, down the way a little bit, Joachim, a knock comes at your door.
What's good? Wait, hang on.
Are we neighbors?
Not quite. Joachim lives a bit further off.
Oh, that would have been dope. I could have.
So, Abraham will, open up the door. Hello!
As Abraham opens
How
the
may I help
door,
you?
he sees standing there the tall and somewhat imposing figure of Dr. Thaddeus, and he says, "Hello, is a master in the house?"
Oh.
And who may I ask is calling?
I am Dr. Thaddeus. I am here to provide assistance with something that may ail him.
Ah, I see. Please, come in. And, he'll show Dr. Thaddeus to the meeting room and, place some tea.
So, as Abraham places his cup of tea down, Dr. Thaddeus reaches into his coat and pulls out a small vial. He pours it into the tea, takes a sip. And Joachim, presuming that you're sitting in this room, or does Abraham have to summon you?
He's gotta fetch me. That's
All right.
per usual, unfortunately.
But
But
while he's doing
Joachim
that,
will make his way in there and take a seat whenever you're
Yeah.
ready.
so then I was just simply going to say, Dr. Thaddeus is going to stand around very statue-like. Yeah, as Joachim enters the room, he says, "Hello. I believe that your friends and you require assistance, and as your medical professional, I am able to provide it. Will you join me as I go to their abode?"
And what would you say is ailing us, good sir?
There is something that you are looking for, but you have no leads to find.
I see. Yes, I will accompany you. And he'll have Abraham, or he'll snap his fingers. Abraham, prepare the carriage, please. And, yes, master. Gonna hook it up, get that shit together. We can roll down.
Alright. So, the evening it draws deeper into the night as Joachim and Dr. Thaddeus make their way across town, and as you all are familiar with, there comes a knock at the front door of the Red House.
Connie, would you get that, please?
Connie walks over to the door and opens it. "Hello, welcome. Will you be joining us for dinner?"
That kid does not trust Connie with a door, so.
She
Hi.
sounded so good. She didn't even sweep.
So you come up to the door, Resco, and you peek around the corner, and you see Joachim, of course, and also Dr. Thaddeus. And he says, "Hello, with your permission, could I come inside?"
Sure.
So Connie steps back, and Dr. Thaddeus Hold on, give me a moment to. So yeah, Dr.
Oh
Thaddeus
gosh, he is grown. You've been eating a little too many pies, huh?
comes inside and he says, "Please take a seat. I believe that I have something that will assist you."
Take a seat in my own house. I'll stand where I please. Thank you.
Good evening, Dr. Thaddeus. By the way, I'd like to talk to you about some dreams I've been having. At another time, of course.
Understood. I am, after all, a trained professional, and I should be able to assist you.
Thank you.
So Dr. Thaddeus steps forward and he says, "I believe that I have something that will be of use to you all." And he reaches into his coat. You hear a click. And then he pours out a envelope.
How is the envelope sealed? Is it sealed?
It is sealed with a wax seal. Very intricate patterns on this seal. Right? Then Dr. Thaddeus goes on. "This is an invitation to an event that shall be happening tonight. I believe that at this event you will be able to acquire what you are looking for."
I love events.
And he hands the invitation to you, Eddie.
Huzzah!
And assuming you break the seal, you read that someone in town of the richer persuasion is holding an auction tonight. It's sort of a social gathering. And all those who are in possession of this invitation are invited.
We're gonna party tonight, guys.
And then you say that
Sounds like it.
Dr. Thaddeus reaches into his coat and he pulls out several folded outfits. And he says, "For this event, it would be proper to dress formally."
Like,
Not an issue at all. If you all should need any fineries, I
ooh,
would
I
be
do.
happy to assist.
I need a hat.
Nothing that you would need to
Please.
assist them with.
No hat.
I have provided them with all the finery they would need. And he places the folded clothes upon the table and says, "Please, take your pick. You will find that the clothes come in your sizes."
Is there
I sprawl out the clothes.
I mean, I would like to examine these clothes.
They're fine clothes,
Yeah,
silk
yeah.
here, expensive there. Not too gaudy, but like silk shirts and pants, hats, ties, masks
Alright.
if you so see fit.
So on the tier list of finery, where does it place? Is this like a B, an A, a C,
Let's say an A minus.
double S, an A minus? Yeah, okay, we'll be bringing his own clothing.
Eddie puts on only a tie. Perfect.
I'll take my.
If I had a hat, were there hats? Doesn't
Yes,
even see a
there were
hat.
hats,
Oh yes, and a top hat.
bowlers, some top hats,
A
fedoras.
top hat and a tie, and that's it.
I take a look at it and how does it look to me? As far as
Look, wait, Resco, you're not used to the finer things, so as far as you can tell, these are pretty standard formal clothes. Like, to Joachim, an A minus, to you, a C plus at best.
did
Damn.
did he provide a hat?
A hat? Absolutely. Hats, capes, masks,
And a cape. Eddie gets a cape also.
all garbed in black, except for the shirts, white.
Eddie didn't take a shirt.
He says, I have provided you all with the equipment you will need for tonight. However, you will have to acquire your tool on your own.
How much money do you think it'll cost us?
I cannot possibly say, as I am not, unfortunately, I am not aware of what the tool will be. However, it would be wise to carry a large sum of gold with you. As he says that, he reaches into his coat, pulls out a box, and says, "In here, I have provided 30,000 gold."
Mm.
You just. I wasn't expecting that. I mean,
I'm gonna take the box and just put it on my.
Is there any confusion, Resco?
it's just.
What are you doing with that box, Blink?
Exacting.
For a doctor to provide money to his patients for his services.
He also
It
fixes
is-
our roof, though.
My duty as a medical professional to ease the burden that would trouble my patients.
You are incredibly passionate about that task. And
Indeed.
Resco,
yes.
I think he's a genie. Make a wish.
What are you trying to discern with that insight, Joachim?
I'm just trying to read this, man. That's all it is.
You know,
But
Dr.
the perception was for the sleight of hand, which I failed at. So.
You know,
Let's go.
Dr. Thaddeus, he's very dedicated to what he does. And yes, Resco.
Let's go. Just for a second, kind of looks at Dr. Thaddeus, just kind of blinks and like he hears what Eddie says, and normally he would just not think much of it, but for just a moment, he considers the possibility.
Dr. Thaddeus looks over to you and he says, Resco, it would appear that there is something troubling you.
Make a wish. Now's your chance.
Oh, it's nothing.
Make a wish.
Do you ever grant wishes?
I am unfortunately incapable of doing that.
No.
Of course.
Don't say I have a wish. Say I have a problem. That's his phrase. No, I left my hat. Oh no.
Come on, blood, but
You're making me spit out my tea.
Everything's fine over here.
Hang on, tea, you say? What kind of tea you drinking?
It's just black peppermint.
Black. Peppermint.
Everything's fine.
So Dr. Thaddeus, he continues, he said, I have taken the liberty of contacting your driver to take you to the event.
Do we have a driver?
You remember Dudley? You pay him to
I forgot all about him.
Yeah, I think I paid for like the first use of him for like I don't remember how long. It wasn't
we owe
very
him
long,
money
and then
again?
Koyel paid the rest of it. I can't recall how long Koyel hired him out for.
I forget
Not the
to.
answer. So
I'll pay for this stuff.
But you know that Dudley sits outside. In fact, from where you all are, looking out the window, you can see his carriage parked in front of your house.
How much does he pay? I mean, charge.
I believe it was 120 gold a month or something along that line.
I don't remember. It could have been something like that.
That's
The
fine.
price sounds fine to me. So
Yeah.
Then
Sounds fair. I agree again.
I support you all in your endeavors. Would you have me do anything else before you set off?
Did you get an invitation? Are you coming?
The invitation provided is the one that I received.
Oh, so you don't get to come now?
This is quite all right. I have other patients to tend to.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Whatever.
What are the patients?
well-
What are they doing?
Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Yeah, don't be so
There's
nosy.
that line. They're just
I do
wondering.
have one request that would ease me.
Of course.
If you could consider that. Could you please just have a nice night?
Absolutely.
You
It
wasted
should
your
be no great issue.
you wasted your wish.
All right. As long as you do your best to achieve that, I'll be happy. I will feel much better.
Understood. You also have a good night.
Thank you.
Dr. Thaddeus,
Yes.
since you seem to be so eager for work, I would like to ask for your assistance with a matter of mine. If at all possible, I would like if you could check on the health of the people in the slums.
Understood.
As you are well aware, I am... Oh wait, actually, no, he wouldn't say that. I am weary of their state, of their being, as I'm sure they could not afford a doctor or any such thing prior. I will pay you, of course, in their stead.
I shall see to the health of the people, as it is a trouble for you. Very well. And as he said that, he nods his head to you all.
Can I have an extra hat for the driver, please?
He
Did you
pulls
leave
a
all the
bowler
hats
hat
there?
out of his coat and hands it to you.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And so, Dr. Thaddeus takes his leave.
Have a good night.
Oh gosh, hold on, I gotta. Hey, hello, hey.
Hello.
Can you, cleaning and cooking, can you clean my son while I'm gone?
There's a moment where Connie pauses, and you can kind of see in his one eye computations as it tries to rationalize what that means.
Oh, what's his face still here?
Who?
A buff guy.
Oh, Vought is currently out with Koiel.
Oh, of course.
Nevertheless, Connie says,
That's what I'm doing.
yes, I shall clean Zert.
Not too hard, please.
Understood.
Alright. And not if he doesn't want to.
Of course.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. Have a good night.
Oh, you too. You too. Make yourself something to eat. Like chicken nuggets.
Alright, then. You all set out of the house. Oh, we just lost somebody.
I should eat, honest. I haven't had a bite.
Resco!
Alright, we should give Resco a moment of time.
So, Joachim, about this job that you were telling me about.
Well, let me think on that one. I'm sure I can think of. Considering that you were one of the few people that may or may not know where I live, depending on whether you took up that offer.
Oh, I mean, I
On
still
the,
train with,
on the
Minerva,
training.
So,
How?
unless, what do you mean?
How are you training with Minerva?
What do you mean? How, wasn't I training with Minerva?
I mean, like, because like he offered
sword,
you
right?
a thing to the you can hold the sword. He offered you like a thing, but like he would technically have to be present for that, unless how far can I project my stand?
I never really thought about the range of the shadow sibling. Let's say up to 15 feet away from you.
15 feet. All right, so
Yeah.
it's not quite Echo Knight levels.
What does that
Not
mean?
remotely.
Beg your
What
pardon?
is that in meter? Let's see. Let me
I'm
think.
just
I think
joking.
that's about 5 meters.
Yeah, that sounds about right for a stand.
Mm-hmm.
What outfit did you pick,
Y'all ain't
Blank?
seen the Echo nightstands. Them shits go 100 yards or 100 feet.
Where you were?
I picked the tuxedo.
Oh wow! Look at you.
Like, you know, fancy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am God after
Of course.
all.
Since that job offer was now canonical, give me a little bit to think on it. There are some things that I am currently working on, but
That's
not
fine. I can keep my other
particularly
jobs.
particularly needed of muscle at the moment.
That's fair. That's
Do you
Um,
need brains? Because I definitely don't have any muscle. I take a toothpick out of my pocket and attempt to break it. I heard. Oh, this is true.
Shit, the toothpick was that strong? Yeah, that thing.
Oh. My poor fingers. I guess I'll check on my son, see how he's doing. Oh,
Zerk
he's not,
is.
he's not here.
Oh, he's over in the kitchen now.
Of course, I know
Hey,
where
the
my son
cake is
is.
gone.
He's sipping tea, sipping a cup of tea, and he seems to be at peace. He
Oh,
waves to you as you come over.
it worked. Me feeding you tea. You are now a proper gentleman. I am so proud.
He squints at you and decides to push the tea away from himself.
Oh, no. Oh, my pout.
Well, it looks like Joachim went away just as Resko came back.
Pout. 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 Rescue's back. Haha.
So we will await Joachim's return then.
Rescue. Rescue.
Oh, buddy, old pal.
Do we have Resko back?
Rescue. I guess I can't harass him.
In the call.
Back-
I don't know if you can hear
Back to Blink.
Yep.
Rescue.
Nope.
Buddy. Pal. Oh, Eddie. Eddie's getting big sad. I just want to know what outfit. Oh.
Come on, damn it.
You got this.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
I mean, I don't know.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, you're not in the call.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to. You're hearing me through my tablet. I'm trying to figure it out, like what's wrong with my audio on the
I know.
computer.
I switched over to the other call.
Yeah, it reset,
Oh, no.
or my
Convey.
computer. Everything turned off because I clicked the power switch on my what do you call it? What's it called? I just think of like power supply, power bar. Yeah, surge protector. That's it.
Oh, no. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit.
It might just be a minute. I just gotta figure out my interface.
You've been, Echo. We just got Blink back. But still, how have you been?
Oh, good. Good. Everyone's back. It's like
Let's
they had a secret party without us.
go.
Oh.
Blink, are you actually back?
Yeah, Snook's having a couple troubles.
What?
He's
What
having
happened?
a couple troubles.
Blink?
What happened?
Hello, can you hear me?
No.
Not quite. You seem a little lower.
It's like someone.
How about now?
Oh, that's
That's better.
perfect. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
He's having a couple troubles right now.
Jesus.
Are you having trouble?
A couple.
A couple troubles? Like
Couple
couple,
troubles.
a trouble in your couple, or
I'm having a couple of troubles.
Huh. Relationship problems.
He's having relationship
Perhaps
problems.
Dr. Thaddeus could assist you with that.
could he? Could Eddie and Zert go to like family therapy?
Certainly, Dr. Thaddeus could provide it.
Oh my goodness, we would be such a strong father-son relationship.
I mean, he is a miracle worker.
Oh, we should book an appointment immediately.
Shall I send the raven?
Yes, send a letter. Put a seal on it. Make it real official. Do you have a seal? You have everything.
I do actually
think.
have a signet ring, so yes, I do.
Oh,
Is it
right.
the Demir signet?
It's all a part of the. It is. It's all part of me. No.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Huh? 1 second, I'll be there. It should be in the kitchen on the thing.
Oh, right. Again.
Well, we still don't have Resco, so we're paused. The camera's paused right now. We're on commercial break, as it were.
Ooh, what's the commercial?
And remember to buy this miracle water. Tastes like swamp, makes you feel like a man inside. Miracle water, only $9.99 per bottle.
It's actually a commercial for Mod's Nest, where you can get
Mod's
everything
Nest.
from a comfortable rest to a sad man special on a bad day.
I want a sad man special. Does Connie know how to make a sad man special?
That's a
It
good
could
question.
theoretically be taught.
Oh, can we send her away to be taught? Can we send her to culinary school?
Well, Connie is tasked with cooking and cleaning, so Connie's culinary skills are pretty high up there. A level 20 cook at least.
No. All we ever ask of her is chicken nugget.
Is Connie a girl?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, no, but if you choose to refer to Connie with female pronoun, Connie would not be opposed to it.
Connie lets me call her whatever I want.
Alright, while we're waiting on Resco, I'm gonna play with Connie and,
Oh, play with her how? Now that you found out she's a girl, you're all ready to
No,
play with
no.
her.
I'm gonna teach him to do the spinning plate trick.
I was talking the shit out of her, apparently.
I guess I'll watch because I have nothing better to do.
Roll a performance, Connie.
It's not too long ago.
Connie technically does not have phase, but let's go ahead and roll a d20. There we go.
Ooh, okay.
Beautiful. Clap,
Yeah,
clap,
right.
clap.
Right under the table.
But how does Zert feel about this?
Let's see. I actually do have a page for Zert, so let me just go to his page.
What would that be, a perception?
Hmm.
It's literally right on top of his head.
Well, why not a perception? Let's see. Zert, let's roll a perception for you. Oh, we might have Resco back.
Hello. Let's go.
7.
Ooh, that's not good.
Zert is regularly not amused.
Does he have more perception than me?
You guys hear me?
I think I just heard Resco.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, friend.
Welcome back,
Hi.
sir.
How do I sound? Do I sound?
Beautiful.
A little low, but I could turn you up.
You sound
Sure,
beautiful.
I can. Is this okay?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You
Alright,
missed the
first-
show.
First question: what outfit are you wearing to the auction?
Didn't he only provide like one for everyone?
No, you can
He
choose what you want to
provided
wear.
multiple outfits. It's like maybe you wanted to wear a dress instead of the shirt and tie and pants. So there's that as well. Dresses of various lengths, long dresses, short dresses.
Wear the thing that looks like the most outwardly just like fancy, like a suit with like maybe strips on like the undershirt, like stripes, and then just a flat colored suit if there's anything kind of like that. And if there's a top hat, he'll wear that.
Top hat, throw the cape on as well.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's got a cloak?
I have a beautiful picture of everything. Thank you.
All right. So as Dr. Thaddeus departs, assuming everybody is ready,
Wait, hang on. Before Dr. Thaddeus departs.
he has already departed.
Hang on. You said...
Did you choose your
you
outfit,
went back in
Joachim?
time. I'm
Dr. Thaddeus is already 2 blocks down the street.
Aiden, I must ask on behalf of Eddie.
Do you want me to yell down the street for you, friend?
We can say you could drop by Thaddeus' office after the
I
auction.
will send Abraham.
There we go. That'll do it.
What happened to the? I have a guy to send places now. Maybe I don't.
The Red Tiger half elf teen is still out trying to, not
It's been
quite
2 weeks.
explore. But he's been in Caladium. He's still in Caladium. He's dropped by a few times, like a outdoor cat returning home to grab some food.
I thought he lived in the basement.
I did give him money, so I guess that's fine.
Did he stop by the pet shop at all, Lenny? Did he stop by the pet shop at all, Lenny?
No, he has not.
Oh.
Let's see it. As Dr. Thaddeus makes his departure, you all leave. Go outside. Climb aboard Dudley's carriage. He takes
Hello?
a bite of a sandwich and waves at you all.
Sir,
Hello.
I've brought you a hat. We are going to a fancy.
He looks at the newsboy cap on his head from the bowler you're providing him, and he says, "Thank you. I was in need of a new hat, so I shan't turn it down." And so,
I climb
Okay,
up
so that-
next to him.
I'll pet the horses.
I gotta ask, does this cat compliment his eyes?
let's say yes. He has some very large brown eyes, and the hat, they kind of bring him out in the way.
Oh,
So as you all board the carriage with a "Yah!" the horse takes off at a trot. It takes a few minutes, 20 minutes or so. And you get to the banquet center. And as you arrive,
oh my goodness!
the
Jesus Christ, it's
atmosphere.
terrifying.
These people have such beautiful hair.
They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill us. So this-
As you all arrive, you can feel
This is like
the
the statue thing. Remember that?
you can feel the atmosphere of of your life sort of shifting to accommodate the new place.
Let me just hold on. Oh god, am I the right size? Hold on. I need. Oh god. Forget it. I don't want an outfit. Oh god. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. Everything's
Roll
Yeah.
20 is still loading. It should be up shortly, though.
All right, man. You come in and sprinkle around here and there are patrons of the rich variety wearing high quality clothes.
higher than us.
Yes, my margin. This is Joachim. They're engaged in conversation amongst themselves, and you go up, and the person there, Joachim, he says, "Invitation."
He will nonchalantly hand an invitation to the man, and then gesture towards the party and inform him that they are with him. On the way here, would I be able to have had casted a certain ritual, sir?
Water breathing, absolutely. It did take 20 minutes, so we can say you spent 10 of those 20 casting water breathing. Yes. The garçon, he says, "Very well. For your party, may I get your names?"
I'm Resco.
Mm-hmm.
Blink.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie's talking to these people. He can't even hear. He doesn't even care.
Demure.
Mm-hmm. And who is your frog acquaintance?
This would
He
be
goes
Eddie.
away. Yes.
Oh wait, hang on. I'll let you. I'll renege on that. I'm going back in time. Colonel Ship right quick.
Alright, so will Vesco be giving Eddie's name?
It's Eddie.
Understood. Vesco, Blink, Demir, and Eddie, welcome. Please enjoy the area, enjoy the music.
Would there
Yes.
happen to be a catalog on you?
Why? No. They say the auction is more of a surprise auction.
Of course. Okay. Thank you,
I
good
say
sir.
that it is your
How?
first time here.
Yes.
Yeah, we're new to the neighborhood. Nice to meet you.
Of course, it is a pleasure to meet you as well. He looks over to you, Rascal. Yes, sir. You were going
Yeah.
to say something.
I was just curious what time they start.
He checks a pocket watch and he says, I believe we will be starting in about 20 or so minutes.
All right.
If you so desire, we have food prepared in the next room. Otherwise, please enjoy the company of our guests.
All right. Thank you.
You are welcome. He nods to you. Meanwhile, Eddie, you walked in and sat down on a couch where three people are already deeply engaged in conversation. And one of them is saying, well, I insisted to her that she should go to the acting school. She has the looks for it, but she keeps going on about how she has the intelligence for the mathematics. You know, it is simply a waste of good looks. He takes a puff from his pipe, and the woman next to him, he says, yes, of course. Why, my daughter, as you know, one of the most beautiful girls in this town, she went on to do modeling. And it took a bit of stern words, but eventually she understood that it was just a better thing to do. The man beside you, Eddie, says, what is the problem with children? They think they know what is best for themselves, but they don't. Otherwise, they would understand. They would have the money.
Oh, I have a beautiful son, and he's very good at almost everything.
Three of them look at you.
Fresco forces back an uneasy smile. Like he just
Hold that
forces a
thought, Rascal.
smile.
I just unplugged my monitor, so I cannot hear you.
It's fine.
Give that a moment.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, go ahead, repeat that.
Fresco just kind of forces back an uneasy smile into like a very bright smile. Just
Yeah.
very fake.
Understood, I understand. So, the man who spoke first, he looks over at you, Eddie, and says, beautiful, not to offend you or anything, but you don't, to put it politely, you don't match standard beauty expectations, so you'll forgive me if I don't believe that your child can compare to mine, for example.
You don't think my hat looks stylish?
The hat certainly does, but
Oh, thank you.
the rest of you leave something to be desired.
Oh. The tie? I should have chose one with dots. I knew it.
The woman says, alright, let me just say it outright. Sometimes you have to be blunt with these people. You are, well, you know, elves are beautiful, humans are beautiful. You are like a goblin, for example.
That's the most beautiful thing in the whole world. Thank you.
The three of them looked at one. Go ahead.
Echo kind of acts like he was about to walk up and say something, but then he just stopped and said, "Oh, okay," and walked.
Oh,
I'll chime in and be like, well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, is it not? Who
Well,
are you to have the standard of beauty?
have you been in a beholder's eye before? It's not exactly the best place to be, is it?
Well,
And the others, they laugh.
keep insulting people like that in a beholder's eye is the last thing you'd have to worry about.
Sir, I don't think you have the money to be speaking to me like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you have the
pick up a
balls to be
bunch of-
speaking.
I pick up a bunch of pennies and throw them at his face.
In my face? Why?
No, at whoever. That one. I don't know.
It's the one next to the woman. He's the one that
That
spoke.
one.
Joachim was looking for prospective wives, or affluential people that he may meet.
Eddie would make a good
But
wife.
having seen this,
Let's go
Joachim
bites his lip.
will walk over. Oh, I apologize for my acquaintances. This is their first time at an outing such as this.
What? He
do
said I was
beg
poor.
and he'll go
My
ahead
tie
and
was ugly.
pull out a small coin pouch and
What the heck?
hand it to them.
You're
It'll be a
paying
pouch
them for
filled
being
with,
rude? Pay me for
100
being
gold, and
brave.
he'll give them a bow, making
Give
sure to
me
show
a
off his
gold.
signet ring.
You ha-
I just
say,
saw that ring.
Eddie, I believe they have some nice fresh water in the other room. If you'd like
fresh
to
water
join
in
me.
the other room. Which room?
Yes.
Where?
I believe they were saying this.
Up north.
This
Yeah.
way. This way. All right. Okay. Water is fun. I'll just go look and see what they have. I
Oh,
won't
fine.
drink too much water. I'll just see what they have.
Hope you enjoy your sad, miserable lives. Thanks, Joachim.
Oh, you know, my life is marvelous, actually. In fact, I was just talking to them about how I'm going to this fabulous club. Just a bit out of time. It is a lovely resort. And so,
I'm gonna walk away because I don't care.
Leave them at that. They sort of go into this conversation about the resort. But yeah, Joachim, as you show them your ring, you can tell, a bit of their opinion towards you. Not even a bit, a sizable amount of their opinion towards you change. And the woman, she says, you wouldn't happen to be of the Demir family, would you?
Why, yes, of course.
Well, you're young, and as it so happens, I have a very beautiful daughter who is very available. She's a model, you see, and I think she would be lovely for you.
Well, please do let my father know. I'm sure he would be happy to set up a meeting.
Understood. Then I have your permission to send a letter to your family?
Why, yes, of course. I see no issues with that.
Maybe
Thank
Joachim
you.
should adopt Eddie.
Thank you, Lord Demir. You are truly gracious and generous, as clearly shown with your frog friend there. And she offers you a hand. My name is Barbara, by the way.
Barbara.
He'll gently take her hand and give it a kiss. Joachim. Joachim Demir.
What a lovely name. I'm sure that my daughter will have a very fine life with you if you choose to take her as your bride.
Thank you. Thank you. I believe it could be a good union. Though I would have to meet her first, of course, but
Absolutely understandable. You know, she's very intelligent too. I'm sure. Just wait. I'll send the letter to your father and we can talk again. In fact, and she takes out a card. Here, this is my address. Feel free to drop by at any time.
He could be a killer. You don't
Well,
even
thank you,
know.
good madam.
Just giving your address to people.
Meanwhile, well, assuming, Yoakim, are you done with this room? Why will you continue to this room? If so, I'm going to drop. Okay. Very well. So, with that, you 3, you 4, proceed into the banquet room. And you can see several tables that guests gathered around each of them.
Goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
In the back table where food is lined up, people with circlets on their head stand around prepared to serve the food.
Oh my goodness, oh god. What is that?
And everybody in the room, they pretty much it's escargot. We're gonna call it that. It's escargot. Yeah. Everyone in the room, they have that particular hoity-toity look to them. Like, they're of the upper crust, except for one, well, other than the servers with their circlets on, except for one person who sits in this room with a hood pulled over their head. Yeah, that person in particular sits over there with a hood pulled over their head. Eddie, you walk up to one of the people with a circlet on. What are you trying to perceive, Yoakim?
I'm gonna chat this guy up while I eat.
Go ahead. Yoakim?
Did I have 2 perceptions?
Yes, you did, Roscoe.
I'll take the 11.
Alright. Yoakim. Alright. Can't hear Yoakim at the moment. So, Roscoe, what are you trying to perceive?
I'm just gonna get a feel of the room and see if I notice the guy with just the cloak on, just the hood.
He sits alone in the back of the room by himself. He stands out, though from where you're standing, you can't really tell anything about his features. Yoakim, if you're speaking, we still cannot hear you.
I'll eat your portion of food, don't worry.
Alright. Well, that's happening. Well, Eddie, yes. As you go over and start eating the escargot, the person standing there says, sir, could you perhaps get a plate and
Where? I don't see a plate table, sir.
Oh, you see. And he kind of, so like, I don't know, gotta grab free hand, and then we're going to
plate, the entire go
plate
from the freaking escargot plate.
Yeah, like you get a plate right there, a stack of plates.
Oh, okay.
And he says,
just go.
Put a plate on.
So yeah, go ahead, Roscoe and Eddie. You were gonna have a conversation with this young man with the circlet on his head.
I was just gonna take one of the plates and just say hello to the person.
How are you doing today, sir
Hello,
or ma'am?
fine gentlemen. I am doing well. Thank you for inquiring about my health.
Are you Connie? You talk like her.
I am not familiar with Connie. I'm sorry. Oh, we can
no.
hear you now, Yoakim. And I was saying, what are you trying to proceed?
I was just trying to get a good look at the room. See, I mean, you already pretty much said there's just this individual in particular that is any real note.
Yeah, everyone's pretty much looks like they belong here, but the one
everyone's of note
with the hood
roll an insight as well, but that insight is pretty terrible. So
you don't even note anything wrong with your obviously dirty plate.
All right, so
I'm gonna.
Eddie and Resco, yes, you were sitting here talking to this server. Well, not sitting, but standing.
I'm just gonna say, how are you doing tonight?
I am fine, actually. Grateful to be employed, of course.
I'm grateful to have the pleasure of meeting you.
You are beautiful.
Pleasure to meet you as well, sir.
I'm gonna take some of the stuff on the left.
All right, that's
on the right.
pretty sizable platter of food. Let's call it. It's hard to say. Every time I choose that one, So we're gonna say it's rice. A platter of rice, and you got some escargot and some tacos.
It's like some pie.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Oh god, excuse me, ma'am. Sorry, I just.
Escargot is pretty good.
I never.
Oh, sorry. I'm really hungry. Sorry.
Briscoe takes some of that, and
Excuse me. Sorry,
as he kind of leaves to go over here, he says, "Just keep working at it. Everyone has the potential to make it someday."
Thank you, sir. You are kind. Too kind. Joachim, you walk over to the table and you see a serving of alcohol. It's very familiar. The type of things your father and mother would drink in their downtime. Standing there, the young woman, she says, "Shall I pour you a drink, good sir?"
It would be my pleasure. Thank you, madam.
And so she pours you. Would you like some of the white wine or the red wine?
Oh god, I took a whole bottle, though.
Say again, Joachim.
I am feeling a red tonight. Thank you.
So she takes out a wine glass, pours you a full glass, hands it over to you. He says, "Please enjoy your night, sir." And the woman beside you, Joachim, she says, "Red wine is a very fine choice. Hello there. My name is Celine."
Hello, Celine.
Tell
I
me,
am
sir,
Joachim Demir. Tis a pleasure, I'm sure.
of the Demir family, then, Joachim, please, let me have a moment of your time.
Well,
Blink!
I would
You...
not.
Go ahead, Joachim.
I would not mind giving you a moment. Just allow me a moment of my own, and he'll reach into his bag of holding and pull out 10 gold pieces and hand it to the server.
The server happily takes his gold. Resco, you went over to grab some fruit, perhaps?
So I'm going to grab just a slice of cake. I'm going to look at the pie at first, but then I'm going to think better of it and take a slice of cake.
All right. It's a nice fine cake with strawberry frosting. As you take a piece apart, you see not only is the frosting strawberry, but there are strawberries sitting inside of the fluffy interior.
And did I notice some Joaquin tipping the server over there?
Let's say roll of perception.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm gonna say yes. You see Joachim walk up, and you see the glint of gold under the room's lights.
Okay, Resco's gonna tip the server 10 gold too.
And she said to you, "Why, thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me."
Of course.
So, Blink, you enter this room, and we're pretty much silent. What are you doing?
I went over there and just kind of grabbed an apple without even looking at the server behind, and just went ahead and sat down as I noticed the guy across and just kind of like glance at him every once in a while.
All right. So, as your friends are going around grabbing food and stuff, you sit there for a moment, and you glance at this stranger sitting there. And yes, Roscoe.
About that up.
I don't think that was me.
Oh, sorry. Was that Joachim then? Okay, he was talking. Okay, carry on then. So yeah, Roscoe, you come up as Blink is staring at this stranger, and as you come up, things become more clear about them. For example, the hand is covered in black fur, and it wouldn't be too inaccurate to call this a claw instead of a hand. There's a thin black tail falling from their back, lower back, of course, and as you come up, they take a sip from the drink they have, and it says, "You all managed to get into a lot of things, don't you?"
I'll just kind of walk up and say, well, should I take that as an invitation to join you?
Well, I don't suppose I have any objections to that. And of course, sitting at this table, minding his own business, drinking his drink, is wise. Who you all may recall, except for Eddie, who hasn't met him before, is a black cat tabaxi. He sips his drink and he says to you, Resco, well, what brings you all here tonight? Eddie, you can see no more than the food and drink laid out before you.
We're just up in another situation, as always. How about you, Wise?
Missions, of course. You know the people here. He kind of side eyes toward the servers with the circlets on their head. They have interesting things, and even though it is my job to watch Caladium in a way, so I'm here to watch to see what is to be seen. And he says, "Did you tip the servers?"
I did.
Good. Tipping them helps them out more than they can say. He looks from you to over across the room to Blink, and he says, "How long is your friend going to stare at me instead of coming over?"
Can I hear him say that?
Not quite, but let's say you can
watch
definitely
him staring.
you can definitely see him staring at you with a sort of directed kind of look, pointed even. Like you get the interpretation that he's definitely saying something about you, though you can't quite hear him over the other conversations in the room.
That's good. Look in the direction of Eddie, just like meet his eyes, and just kind of slowly draw his head back over to Wise.
Right, takes a sip.
And he has no idea what the heck that even means.
And he raises his paw and waves at Blink.
Are we going over there? Are you leaving me here alone? I'm gonna eat by myself? What the heck?
Well, let's just seem happy to see a familiar face in this mess.
I bring all my food and lay it on the table.
Why? It's been a while.
Yes,
Well.
it has.
Now you have even more people at your table.
Yes, I do. And though it's been a while, I understand that you all have kept busy. And he looked at Eddie. I don't know you.
I don't know you either.
Wise.
Lies? Is that what you just said to me?
Wise.
Wise? Because I'm a frog?
He looked from Eddie to you two. His eyebrow, one eyebrow up. Utter confusion.
This is Eddie. He doesn't really know too much about the customs of humans.
He takes a sip from his drink. You all manage to find interesting people, don't you?
I'm sure you do the same.
We find me? I'm interesting? Really?
Interesting in the way that maybe I'd write a report about you and submit it to my superiors.
Can you, send me a copy so I can put it on the wall?
Sure.
Thank you.
The Wise takes another sip. He says, you all didn't just come here to kind of point me out and draw attention to me. So, what brings you... Do you know what you're looking for tonight?
Food.
We're looking for a ruby ruby... What's it again? Ruby eye. We're looking for the ruby eye.
What are we? Since when?
Now, out of character and out of narrative, technically you all know what the ruby eye is. You're actually looking for something to free Strahd from his dream prison.
Ah! That's... I'm gonna renege and just say that.
Are we? I thought we came to eat.
So, as Eddie says that, he looks and says, yes, you definitely came to eat. And looks to Break and he says, tell me more about this Strahd and
Am I fat?
his
Can I roll
dream.
to see if I'm fat?
You can certainly roll a insight upon yourself. Eddie, you are confident with your body and what your weight is. You get the impression that Wise wasn't so much talking about your size as much as the size of your meal.
He's just jealous.
Well, he said,
Strahd,
yeah, go ahead.
Strahd seems to be an unfortunate individual trapped in the dream world. We just want to help him out so that we can get some clarity on some things and get a hold of something that we really need.
Understandable. Unfortunately, well, he shakes his head. Couldn't possibly tell you what's going to be up for auction tonight.
I'm gonna raise an apple up to him like I'm raising a glass and just say, have you ever heard of the name of Spice-the-Cough?
He takes another sip. Yeah, I've heard that name. Not exactly somebody who's been in the spotlight, so to speak, but the name gets around in the underground here and there.
Would you happen to know how we could find him before he quote-unquote finds us?
I think if my information gathering is anything to go on, if you know his name, it's likely that he's already found you.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I mean, yeah, he knows where we are, yeah.
Do you know anything about his needles?
No, this is the first time I've heard of needles, but if you know anything, it would be great. I'd be happy to add this information to my dossier, more or less.
Who is this guy?
Wise. He extends a hand to you. Wise is my name.
Oh, that's your name. I shake his hand, I guess. It's very slimy, sticky, gross.
As you shake his hand, give me one moment.
Yeah, that's his name.
Let me just find it. Where
It's
are
a
you
very-
at, Wise?
A very cat name of you.
So as you shake his hand, Wise is going to give you a little, he's not gonna just take your hand, he's gonna take your forearm, pull you in, and Eddie, what do you have on you?
my.
Alright, God, okay, I'll give you a list. I have all my cloaks, unless they're not really. I
Not
have,
quite something that can be taken off of
I
you.
have 3 potions of healing, a bell, a bone, miscellaneous herbs that are probably dust, some skin from a night hag, some spider meat, a water map, and some teeth from a night hag.
So Resco, you see that as Wise shakes Eddie's hand, you see him sort of, pat Eddie down in a very quick and careful way. Get an idea what Eddie has on him, but he doesn't take anything off. He says, I've told you my name, but you should tell me yours yourself.
Eddie the Frog.
Eddie the Frog.
Mhm.
He sits back and he says, so, and he looks past you all over to your account at the
Curious person, aren't you?
naturally. It is my job to be curious. And he points
Did you
to
do
the
that? Did you do
Go
this
ahead.
for all the nobles you've met here as well?
What is your
As a
job?
matter of fact, I have.
What is your job?
My job is to watch things here in Caladium.
Like a cloud watcher?
He raises the eyebrow again and looks between Blink and Resco. You can see a question on his face of what is up with this guy.
I'm just gonna shrug.
He's
My
it's
job.
just a parent, He's got a lot on his mind.
What are you talking about? What could you possibly watch?
My job is to watch the shadows of the city, see how it moves in a way.
What is your mission here?
Watch the shadows.
He points over to the servers and he says, it's a fascinating piece of jewelry, right? To see on people whose job it is to serve food.
Yes.
I don't think that answers my question.
Well, you answer mine and I'll answer yours. Consider it an exchanging of information.
Are you saying it's a portal?
Would
I
I
told
need
you plenty.
to check that's jewelry?
Yeah. You can all look over there, and you can see on their head, each of the servers' head, circlets. And there's nothing about them that really stands out to them. They're very ornate things. And each of these servers wear one. A silver circular in line with an opal. Not in line, but an opal sits in the center of each.
I'm gonna see if I know anything about these.
So, as far as you know, these things are unfamiliar. You haven't encountered them in any sort of academic study.
They aren't the circlets that Strahd and the other one, I can't recall his name at the moment, was wearing. Dream Man. He's locked up and we're trying to
no.
free him. Not
No, they're
Strahd,
not.
but the other one. Okay, they're not like that one. Okay.
And he says, well, if you don't really think they're interesting, what more could I tell you, Blink?
Well, I guess that's sufficient.
I have a question for you now. Feel free to not answer it if you're feeling a bit petty about me not answering you. Did
Don't
you
forget
remember
my
to
ears.
tip your server?
Sorry.
Were we supposed to?
It helps them more than
Oh
they can
god,
say.
oh god, oh god, alright, okay, oh god, I forgot, I don't know, what am I, hey, hello.
Yes?
I'm supposed to tip you?
Well,
What does that mean? Tip my hat?
and
Jessica's gonna come up and just put 20 gold on the table and
Money, I got you, I give him 100. Money.
Thank you both.
What's a bunch of rich snobs doing hiring some people that need money that badly?
I did it. I gave him money. I did it.
Straw, why he takes a sip from the drink and he says,
Thank you,
fire
Resto.
is a pretty strong way to put it.
What are they, servants?
Should I tip them all?
Servants
Tipped one.
is a polite way to put it.
Slaves. Slaves.
Oh, Eddie, sit down. Stay down.
No, I don't. What? They must be freed.
Oh, okay, good.
Obviously. What if I break their circlet? I have an idea.
I wouldn't advise you do anything that stands out. You wouldn't want to be kicked out before the auction happened.
I feel like if they were going to kick me out, I'd already get kicked out. They said my tie was not good.
Well, if you have an invitation, you're allowed in, but...
And then they said my tie was hideous.
Well, he looks at your tie.
Briscoe also looks at Eddie's tie.
Ryan is going to... He says, it's a passable tie, I suppose.
Oh god, I should have picked a different tie. Different tie.
But Eddie, let's go to you. The tie, it really brings out Eddie's round face. It's a good tie for him.
Jessica says, listen, Eddie, don't worry about what they say. Everyone has their own taste, and I think your tie looks fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Wise takes another sip from his drink and says, your friend Joachim doesn't seem to be interested in joining us tonight.
He's
Maybe
busy.
he was just a rich snob all along.
No,
With this lady?
I don't think he's a
Oh, yeah.
snob.
You are in the middle of a conversation with Celine. He said, I see.
He let me
Well.
sleep in his tent one day.
How generous of him.
I know.
How about you all show a bit of generosity to me tonight?
How?
Well, you're here to auction, right?
To buy auction. Yes.
How about you make sure to stand out a little bit?
I don't think
No
that's going to be a problem.
No problem.
Excellent.
Can I ask,
why you need us to stand out?
Well,
Because he's gonna free the slaves.
That might put us in?
He's gonna free the slaves.
it shouldn't put you in any trouble with an auction. Make purchases, if you will.
I will make so many purchases.
As for why, well, let's just say I would like to take a stroll, and I would prefer to not have too many watchful eyes on me.
I will
You
purchase.
take a lot of interesting strolls, don't you, Wise?
As one could say, if I wasn't on the clock, I would purchase a bit of jewelry for myself.
Would you happen to need some help with that?
None more than what I asked. You know, you all are, in fact, you, Resco, I hear you, been very popular on the stage lately. I think the most I
Really?
can ever ask for, as far as help goes, is that you all simply do what you do best.
I am pretty decent at performances, I suppose. But
Absolutely.
you know, actors tend to be compensated quite well.
What?
It's been a while since we had this conversation. Have you gotten better at it?
Can I get paid too?
Well, how do you think I'm doing?
Well, let's find out. How
Resco
much?
looks in with a hint of just genuine curiosity.
He leans in until he says, "You know how this game goes, Resco."
All right then.
I'm confused.
Very well then, I guess I'll start it with 500 gold for each of you.
What? Me too? Oh heck. Yes.
Well, then I guess it's settled. 500 gold. Not a gold more.
All right.
I'm pretty sure we could have haggled for more, but I don't care.
We can haggle.
If I don't want to, go ahead. Why is this here?
Joachim has no idea that this conversation is going on.
No, he doesn't. Joachim, right now, Celine is basically just sort of chatting you up. But when this camera goes back over to you, it might be a bit more a meaty conversation. Yes. Why says yes, 500 gold. And it seems you three have no issue with that.
500 gold, and I want to know what you're doing.
2 bottles of water.
He gives you a look. Go ahead and roll a persuasion, Blink.
If we are getting involved,
Oh, can I get a guidance?
So, as you
Oh.
are speaking to him, Eddie stops you and whispers into your ear about how to best go about this.
You should look him right in the eyes while you ask.
My tabaxi friend, I want to know what you're doing. Along with the money. It's a small thing to ask.
What do I have to do? I'm confused. Write a list, I'll do it.
He takes out a piece of parchment and a pen. He started writing. He says, "Well, the people here in Caladium are good or bad, depending on who you meet. There are some people who believe that good is subjective in a way. They say to themselves,
Should
They
I be
don't.
taking notes?
buy slaves, they don't force people to work for them.
Me
So
neither. I agree.
they're better than the rest of them, but then you find every so often bodies brutalized, mutilated, scattered here and there."
What if I told you that was self-defense?
He sips his drink and he says, "Sometimes you notice something about these bodies. On their foreheads, there is what appears to be burn marks. And every so often you think, this stands out a bit too much. Surely someone could be burning them as they torture them, but I believe, let's say, there's other. And he sort of side eyes the server serving the drink and says, other reasons that there may be circular burn marks on their forehead.
Do you think it has something to do with that jewelry on their head? And do you think there's a way that I could take it off without anybody noticing?
He takes a sip and he says, one, I couldn't possibly say anything to affirm such a thought. After all, there are so many people around it, and rumors spread far too fast.
Stops for just a moment and just says, does that have to do with the walk you're going on a little later?
I think this walk will be very enlightening in a way.
I want to go on an enlightening walk.
I'm afraid you can't. You have, and he hands you the note, and he said, and the note says simply, buy stuff.
Buy stuff. All right, hold on. Let me underline it. Let me get my pen. Oh, okay.
He says simply, my walks can be enlightening, but only when I don't have too many people around to bother me. You understand?
I see.
Okay, I got it.
So, I'm sure you all see. And as we're friends, you want to make sure my walk is a comfortable one.
Say no more.
He smiled.
Resco looks up for a second and thinks, and then he just looks at Wyatt and says, actually, about the money, I'm not interested. I'm just gonna follow this and see where it goes.
Can I have your money? I have its underage too, in fact.
It can be arranged. And he takes out a few more sheets of paper. Well, he writes his name, and says, these are wise notes. Take them to the city guard, and they'll provide you with paper.
The city guard.
I actually have one more favor.
What's
Sure, Blink. What can I do for you?
Among all these people, when you're going on your walk, let's say they go on a walk with you. Could you by chance let them know that the pet shop is hiring?
Absolutely.
Pet shop.
Why
Is there
not?
a pet shop? Can we go to the pet shop?
I
And he
mean,
checks his watch and he says, the auction should begin in a few minutes. I should make sure I have my walk before then. And as he says that, the camera, it pans across the room over to you, Joachim. But Celine has simply been going over small things. She talks to you about stocks and businesses she's been supporting lately. And she checks her watch and says, oh, but look at the time I've been talking your ear off about nonsense, Lord Demir. I should get back to, well, the matter at hand. And she leans in closer to you, Demir. She says, I hear rumor that there's a group who have been building up the slums, and I wonder if you might know anything about that.
And I must ask, why would this interest you?
Well, you see, I get my money from investments, and I think that I would be willing to invest a sum into this project. Assuming I could get in contact with the people who are leading the group. You know.
I do believe I may be able to assist you with that.
And I hear that joining the group may be beneficial in other ways.
Mayhaps.
Then,
What ways are you looking to benefit?
oh,
If you do not mind me asking.
To put it simply, let's say I want to enrich my life like no one in this room has enriched their life before. Well, almost no one, perhaps. And she winks.
Joachim will nod. I think we may be able to do some things. Yes. Please.
Go ahead, go ahead, Lord Demir.
I've no doubt that you know of the apothecary Eric. Apothecary by the name of Eric.
Yes, I am aware of a few of the apothecaries in the lower part of the town.
Please. Speak with him. I'm sure that he may lead you in the right direction.
Thank you ever so kindly, Lord Demir, for this opportunity. I'll be sure to do that. And she checked her watch again and she said, well, it's about that time. I suppose I'll see you in the auction room.
Of course. And he'll bow.
She'll bow too. She'll curtsy, rather. And as she does that, the server in the far end of the room, he walks forward, rings a bell, and he says, all those participating in the auction, please feel free to head left through the door, and you'll be able to participate there.
Alright.
As she does that, Wise, he stands up. Demir, you come over. As you come up, he turns to you and he says, it's great to see you again, Joachim.
The pleasure is mine, sir. How have you fared?
Well, my head is very clouded at the moment. I think I'm going to take a walk, get a breath of fresh air, you know?
I see. Well, I think there's something I can do for them. I gotta double check. Let's make sure I'm not bullshitting.
I want to talk to Resco before we go in.
Understandable. Go ahead.
Before that, Resco's just gonna leave 5 gold on the table with this person.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. You don't know how much it means to me.
Thank you.
I'll give the usual 10 to the fruit vendor up there, or the fruit server up there.
Thank you very much.
Damon, I've got a question.
Yeah.
So, like, around how long does, how much time would Wise need?
Let's say he needs about 30 minutes, give or take.
Only 30 minutes, alright. Well, Joachim will reach into his pocket and hand him a bead.
And this is extra life, Jim. Oh,
No.
okay. Abeyance? Let's see. You cast the spell.
This is the spell that is loaded in it. So, should he come into any trouble, all he'd need to do is use the bead, and it would cast this around him, protecting him from pretty much everything.
What the heck?
He nods and he says, thank you. This should definitely help me clear my head.
Yes, spot of tea is always delightful. Very good for clearing one's head. Do enjoy the amenities.
Of course. Thank you. We'll have to talk again sometime, Joachim. And he stands up, nods to you, and as other people are heading toward the auction room, he's going to head off, back toward the front area.
Resco says, everything okay, Eddie?
Resco, I'm worried.
What
My
about?
note says buy stuff, but I don't have that much money. Do you know where the money is that the Dr. Swashuva gave us?
That is.
Yeah, You know, that's a good question. Who took the money?
I don't know. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm gonna spend it all because that's what the note says.
Blink did.
Blink.
Can I hear? Yeah, I have it. Can I hear this conversation? I'll say something if I can.
The note says.
Go to perception. Let's see if you can hear it. They're kind of whispering, so you would have to roll high.
Is that high?
Nope, not a clue. You have not even the slightest idea what they're saying. They conspiratorial whispering is going on over near the roast pig, though.
I'm sure they know it's me.
Yeah. Don't worry about that, Eddie. We'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it. I want to auction though. I want to raise my hand and say whatever. I don't know. Me here auction. Do I get a?
All right. But we'll do it. We'll do it together, okay, Eddie? Just
Very well, hold hands.
Yeah. Well, do you prefer to raise your hand, or would you like me to raise your hand?
No, I want to raise my hand.
Okay. Okay. Just sit with me, Eddie, and we'll do it together, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
So you all follow the line as they head into the auction room. And wait, hold on. Where's the auction room at? That is not okay. There we go. There's the auction. So you head over into the auction room.
Oh my!
Ooh,
These statues are gonna come right to life. Right to life.
Well, the people are gathered about, sitting down, waiting for the auction
Let's go. Let's go.
to begin.
Let's go. No. Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Right here.
Right in the front row. Yeah. There.
And Celine Yogan, she sits right here. Everyone else, and there's a lot of people you don't. Yeah, you just don't know the name of everybody here. But still, yes.
Celine was here, I believe, right?
Yep, right there.
I'm gonna take a seat here.
So let's go. You and Eddie, you take a seat in the front. Blink, where will you be sitting at?
I'll be next to Risk. Oh, I'll be in the corner.
Kick the guy out. Kick that guy out. I want to sit. Excuse me.
Damn.
Sir,
There we go.
Sir, what are you doing?
And sorry, I forgot my glasses. I couldn't. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, can I have the seat, please?
Well,
Please.
you
Please.
know what?
Please.
Can you stop
Please.
it?
Okay, sorry.
She stands up,
Sorry.
annoyed,
Resco, can we switch seats?
and move.
Sorry,
Oh.
ma'am. I'm not actually sorry.
Oh, okay, I feel better.
On the stage, there's a man in a tuxedo with a mask on, and he rings the bell and he says, "If everyone is seated, then let us begin our special auction. For those of you who have not been here before, it is a joyous sort of thing. We'll bring out a secret item and I'll describe it, and you can decide if it is something you're interested in or if not. Tonight we have about 7 or so items for auction. All of them very interesting. I assure you, absolutely worth your time.
Ooh.
And so, you know how this goes. I will propose the first bid, and the first person to match it will, of course, have a few seconds to be beaten. And if they are not, you can, well, you know how this goes. It's an auction. The highest bidder gets the item.
Don't we get ping pong battles? Raise them in the air?
Well, if you have any questions, simply, no question. If you want to bid, simply raise your hand.
Raise my hand, okay. Alright. I'm ready. I got this. Cracks fingers.
We said that.
And Reska reaches over to Eddie and just kind of looks just like we'll just do it together. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to buy stuff.
I should probably grab something to put on the table for. I'll just draw a little thing. That'll do.
I'm ready to buy stuff.
So he steps toward the curtain, comes back with an object in his hand. Give me a moment.
Should I raise my hand now, Resco?
No.
Hold on. Okay, wait. Okay.
He's going to place.
You're doing great with the whisper voice.
Can you squeeze my hand when I should do it?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh my god.
That is terribly draw.
Oh my god.
Give me a moment to just throw a little better. Just a little bit better. Oh.
Oh my god, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to raise my hand.
So the first thing he brings out, give me a moment, is...
Oh my god, I should have brought some snails. Maybe some wine. I didn't have enough wine. That was good wine.
Is a glass... Go ahead.
He kind of just pull the bottle out that keeps like attached, he has like a little thing kind of on his belt that he keeps like water for Eddie whenever he travels with him now. So he just kind of passes him a water bottle.
Thank you.
So, our first item of the night, and he gestures toward a glass statuette. It is a lovely statuette designed by a renowned glass blower. It is a beautiful woman, and I know what you all are thinking. Paltry, right? The cheap bauble. Except, when you sit this glass statuette beside you as you sleep, this beautiful woman will visit you in your dreams and provide you with high quality entertainment.
I don't like
you know
this.
what I mean?
I don't want that. I don't want people bothering me while I sleep.
No,
So,
we don't have to get in.
let's start
But
the
it says
bidding
buy stuff.
at a low price, really. 7,000 gold.
Resco, I don't even have $7,000.
It's okay. What's a dollar though?
I don't have any. In fact,
So, as he said that, the woman sitting here, she says, 7,000 gold. And he says, 7,000. We have 7,000. Will anyone... And the woman and the server beside her, he says, 7,500 gold.
Excuse me, what?
7,500. Do we
8,000.
have anyone who can beat that 7,500?
8,000.
8,000 from... He looks over.
Just
8,000 from the young... I'm not sure what you are, sir, but the 8,000 from the sir in the front. Beautiful dream statuette. The lovely
Please.
entertainment. You'll
Please
have
let somebody say something else.
plenty of restful sleep. And the sir behind Blink, he says, 10,000 gold.
Thank God.
What? 10,000 gold?
He looks around. What are you trying to perceive, Joachim?
I'm just checking out the proceedings here.
All right.
Listen to us whisper.
no.
So he goes, 10,000 gold. Do we have? He looks around. 10,000 going once.
Hang on. I want to roll an insight to see how far he's willing to go to get this.
As you gaze into his eyes, you can tell that he has decided that he wants to see how good this entertainment is.
Excellent.
And there's 10,000 going once, going twice. Sold.
No, I said 12,000.
Oh, 12,000. Do we have the man behind him? He says 15,000 gold.
20,000 gold.
Wait, no.
Resco just says, don't jump ahead of yourself.
20,000 gold. 20,000 going once, going twice in a minute.
No!
He stands up and he says, 35,000 gold.
Oh my!
Oh!
35,001.
35,002.
36,000, and I'll stand up.
I stand up on my chair and start waving my hands around.
just kind of just gently pushes him back into the chair.
I fall right on my face.
36,000 gold going once. Going twice. The man behind Blink says, 50,000 gold.
I'm gonna look back at him with like a cheesy smirk and just sit right back down.
50,000 going once. Going twice. Sold to the gentleman for 50,000 gold. You will we will have our people prepared for you for when you depart. And he grabs it, takes it back. Hold on, give me a moment. I gotta delete that first, and then.
Gosh, I got my table wet. I can't even sit back in my seat.
He comes back with the next item.
And he's not even physically doing it.
Scope pulls out like a handkerchief from his pocket and just helps Eddie kind of wipe down the chair.
The next thing he brings out
Thank you.
is a flower. A red flower.
Oh, that's pretty.
Made of crystal. There we go.
Pretty.
And he says, this flower here, a crystal rose, not a rose, a crystal tulip. A lovely flower found in the desert of Shadora. It is said to have magical properties.
A desert flower. Probably doesn't like to be watered.
When you place this flower into water, when you place a petal of this flower into water, it changes the chemical composition of it. When consumed, well, it is said to remove years from your life.
Oh.
Make you younger. There are 6 petals on this flower, and they can, if all of them are consumed, reduce your age by 12 years.
God.
Now, this sort of thing is a bit on the rarer side, wouldn't you say, friend? Crystal flower growing in the desert. Well, I'm a fair man, aren't I? I'll start the bidding at 20,000 gold.
25,000 gold.
25,000.
Looks over.
Going once.
Eddie, just hold on.
Going twice.
I'm gonna look over at the lady next to me and just say, that would make a fantastic gift, wouldn't you say?
In the back, Celine raises her hand. She says, 30,000 gold. 30,000. Going once. Going twice.
Did the woman next to me say anything?
No, she didn't.
I'll do.
All
I have
right.
a question about this history check.
31,000.
Yeah. So, what do you want to discern with this history, Joachim?
Just about the rose, like I'm trying to what kind of information do I know about this?
You
from a
know
scholarly
this
standpoint?
to be a very popular rumor, though the rose is rare. Some people head out into the deserts of Shadora and die out there looking for it,
Sure.
just for the hope of reducing their life. It is said that those who have found it were able to reduce their years.
So when Reska's bidding, what he's gonna do is he's gonna tell Eddie, just go ahead, like he's gonna hold his hand. Say, go ahead and raise your hand. Say 31,000.
37,000.
37,000 going once. Celine raises her hand again. 45,000 gold.
Oh, I look at Resco.
Is this more
45,000.
like folklore, or is this like actually proven to do that?
You have only heard of it. You haven't seen it, but roll an insight.
Did I do good, Resco?
Roll.
We were off by a couple numbers, but you're close.
Based on
37,000.
the look in Celine's eye, you have reason to believe that she has reason to believe that this thing works exactly as the auctioneer is saying. So he goes on. 45,000. Do we have any bids that beat 45,000?
Resco, I thought we were gonna get stuff. I can't afford stuff.
Look, he looks around. 45,000 going once. 45,000 going twice.
46,000.
Celine raises her hand. 55,000.
Hey, do you know if the proceeds go to charity?
Resco stands up and says, do these proceeds go to charitable causes?
Of course not. They go to, well, if you consider charity toward me charitable, then absolutely. But otherwise, these are items that I procured and items that I am auctioning to you all now. And some of the people in the room. Charity.
Oh, God.
So, 55,000 going once. Going twice. Sold to the madam in the back. It shall be prepared for you, and you will find it at the front desk upon the end of the auction. So he grabbed it. Takes it beyond the curtain. Hold on. And
Resco,
Yes.
if we don't win anything, can we go to like a bazaar after and buy cheap people things?
Sure.
Because I want stuff, thank you. The note says buy stuff.
Alright.
Buy stuff.
He comes back and places it on the table. Give me a moment to grab the free hand tool. This is terrible.
Ooh, Resco, I have an idea.
He comes back and he places a miniature boat on the table. And he says, I know what you all are thinking. This is like no more than a children's toy. But I can confirm to you that it's greatly more than that. This thing is known as the Cloud Rider. It is a magical item that is able to transform into a boat that floats along the clouds. An airship, if you will.
I'm a sky lady. I need this, Resco. Resco, I have a plan.
Now, of course, such a thing isn't easy to stumble upon. Like, as you all know, there are airships in the world, but none that you can simply carry around in your bag.
What'd you say?
Do you think we'll be kicked out if I do something?
Probably.
Oh, gosh.
Let us start the bidding for this lovely thing at 50,000 gold.
The heck? 50,000 gold? What if I charm him?
And besides you, Blink, the woman you spoke to before, she said, that would make a fine gift, wouldn't it? 50,000 gold.
55,000 gold.
57,000 gold.
60,000.
62,000 gold.
63,000 gold.
Eddie?
Calm down, Eddie. We don't. I'm not sure if we have that combined.
67,000 gold.
I really want
You're
this.
really gonna let that frog upshow you like that?
I really want this.
67,000.
70,000 gold.
I never. 72,000 gold.
I want this so bad, Resco. I want to fly in the clouds like a sky lady.
72,000 going once. Going twice.
72,500.
But you,
The woman besides Blink cackles. 77,000.
This is basically yours, isn't it?
Absolutely. I will go to so many lands.
80,000 gold.
if I could talk to the sky lady right now, she would convince all of you.
83,000 gold.
Let's just leave this the whole game.
Oh, Risco, I want it so bad.
84,000.
85,000.
Risco, I'm so poor.
85,500.
89,000 gold.
89,500.
I'm getting a little worried. Do you really think you can win this?
Very well, if I must, absolutely. 100,000 gold.
You're welcome on this drug.
Definitely yours.
I could
100,000 going once.
Resco stands up and he says, I will add the difference, plus I will combine my money with Holokim's over there in the back, and we will get it to 100,500 gold.
The woman beside Blink rolls her eyes. 110,000 gold.
Risco, let me charm him, and I could get it for like 100 gold.
That's not gonna work, Eddie.
Are you sure? Let me try. You don't know.
Yes.
My palms are so sweaty.
110,000 going once. Going twice. Sold to the madam on the left.
Congratulations.
Yes,
What?
of course. And she looks over to Joachim in the back. She gives you that good try though look, Joachim.
He'll give her a very polite smile and nod his head.
Of course, you know how this goes. Your item will be prepared for you upon, of course, your delivery of the gold.
Let's go steal it.
No.
Risco, you're no fun. Let me talk to Blake.
So, he takes that to the back.
See, look, I can steal anything. I reach
There
into
you go.
Risco's pockets.
Roll a sleight of hand. So, what's your passive perception?
It is 16.
Alright, so let's go. You see Eddie reach his slimy hand over towards you and dig into your pocket.
Eddie, did you need something?
Yeah, I'm showing you how good I can steal.
That's a great skill, Eddie. But you know, there's certain times, certain things are called for, and this isn't one of those instances.
Oh, sorry.
He's just
kind of
forwarding it.
ride a bike inside of it's indoors.
I would love to do that. But Professor Oak won't let me.
He comes back. Oops, hold on. I'll erase that in a moment. He comes back.
What the heck is that? Am I gonna love it? Oh, it looks like a penguin. Oh, I hope it's a penguin. No, it's not a penguin. It's a book. Oh, I love books still.
He comes back with a book. And he places it on the table. And he says, I know what you all are thinking. If it was book time, we would all be at. No, we wouldn't be at a library. Library are for the commoners. Oh, we would have one of the collegials come and read to us while we are dining. Am I right? And people, yes, naturally. But this book is a very interesting book. It is known as the Grey One's Travel Guide. No, I don't really know much about it myself, but it is, in certain companies, considered very valuable. They say there is a power underneath the land of Solston, and this book here will tell you exactly where that power is. And he pulled it open, and as he pulls it open, the pages sort of flip and throw and go until they land on one, and you see what looks like Isuba, far beyond the Windfall Union. And on this map there is this great dot, sort of just glowing there. And he says, "Now, let's say that it was a little dangerous for me to acquire this, so we shouldn't be cheap on this at all, should we, people? Let us start this bidding at 70,000 gold."
Hey, Blink,
Yeah, Eddie?
do you want to beat this guy up after?
No. Why would we do that?
Okay. 'Cause he
In the
was
back,
angry.
in the back on the far left, a man stands up and says, 300,000 gold.
Excuse me, can I a man, I need to get his number.
What do I see on this guy?
You see, a guy in pretty fine clothes. He fits in with his room well. He's blonde. He has shockingly blue eyes.
Esco takes a look as well.
Like, does he have... What is the determination I'm seeing on him?
Oh, very determined. You can see that clearly. You saw it even before when he let out that price. He is
Okay.
determined to acquire this blonde, blue-eyed man.
I'm gonna
What's up?
stand up and say, I know everything about that book. 1 million.
The man simply says, 5 million gold.
Oh god, okay, sit back down.
So, the auctioneer, he looks around and he says, well, 5 million going once, 5 million going twice, sold to the gentleman in the back.
Why are you doing that?
I'll look at your Yaji in a bit. Alright. So he picks the book up, takes it back to the back, and he says, ladies and gentlemen, that was our 4th item
Let me
of the
speak
night,
this
and
man.
you all have made it also very interesting. Oh, would love to tell you that was not one of the better things tonight, but as a matter of fact, it might have been. However, let's see how this goes. And he comes back and he places on the table. Hello.
Sit right here, I guess. Excuse me, sir.
Sir, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm very interested in this man, and there's no seats here, so
Sir, could you not?
I guess I could not. If I could squeeze between you, I'm a little chubby, I guess.
Alright, so, what he brings out next is a crystal.
Excuse me, sir. You have beautiful eyes.
Thank you. They were given to me, of course.
Given to you, of course. Your eyes were given to you.
The auctioneer says, this one will be lovely for all you gardeners out there.
I'm a gardener.
let's say, perhaps you're traveling through the deserts of Shadora and you're parched, you're dry. This is called an oasis seed.
Oh, sorry, sir. I gotta go.
You simply plant it in the dirt, and an oasis, a pool of water comes up, roughly 10 feet in radius.
Eddie.
Yeah. I have to get a little closer to do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Wait. Did Hoakim cast the telepathic bond thing?
What are you planning on doing?
He cast water breathing.
Darn.
Cast water breathing.
The same. I'm doing the thing.
I guess I'll just like try and whisper.
I'm doing the thing. This is gonna be mine.
No,
I don't
I'll
care.
whisper over to the other two and say, just don't be hasty about this. The more desperate you look, the more other people will want it.
Of course. Act casual.
So, let's be frank. None of us require just an oasis out of nowhere. It's laughable, is it not? Roll a deception, Eddie.
Guidance. Bardic inspiration, let's go.
Can I hype myself up?
Oh, by all means, go ahead and roll that d4.
Bardic inspiration, give it to him.
Go ahead. Who's giving Eddie a bardic inspiration?
We only have one bard.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
And yo, if bardic inspiration dies a d8.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go
I'll
ahead.
give it my
Okay.
inspiration. Wait, no, that's probably enough.
With that, the auctioneer laughs. He says, "Yes, the frogman in the front row definitely gets it.
Those
So
eyebrows.
let's start this low. Let's not waste anyone's time. 5,000 gold.
No, 5,000 here.
5C? Frogman, you definitely get it. It'll be a lovely party trick, right?
I'm gonna give that to my son as a joke.
Cool.
I'm gonna let out a chuckle and say 5,001.
Very funny and amusing. And the woman sitting beside you, Brink, she says, "You know, this item is too cheap. It would not be fun
Yeah,
unless we get the price up there, don't you think?
Well,
Like, a part of auctioning is definitely to see who has money, right?
that could be a thing. Maybe.
Absolutely. So she raises her hand. 15,000 goes.
17,000 gold.
You said what now?
17,000 gold.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 70. I was like, what?
And as you laugh, Eddie, as the others around you laugh, the woman beside Blink, she laughs too. She says, 20,000 gold.
30,000.
I was hoping I wouldn't be able to use this, but
She looks at you and she says, "Oh, you know what? You're quite right. What do I have used for this?" And so the auctioneer said, he said 30,000 going once.
I'm gonna use my Gias. I mean, I'm gonna use command.
As you begin weaving the spell,
Very good idea.
one of the statues near you, the super artist standing on stage, you see lights glowing underneath his helmet.
I'm gonna stop weaving the spell.
As you do that, the lights fade away.
You don't actually want this, do you? It seems like such a silly trick.
Oh, absolutely not, you know. And so the auctioneer says 30,000 going once, going twice. So
30,001. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Wasn't Eddie the last one that bid?
Yeah, Eddie was the last one to bid.
No. The lady was.
30,001
I
going
thought the
once.
lady was.
30,002.
30,002. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the frogman in the front row.
A frog wanting water. Who would have guessed it? I'll say to the lady next to me.
No, absolutely. How amusing.
How freaking amusing.
Bring the gold to the front desk and the item will be yours. Ladies and gentlemen, what number was that item? Where are we at now?
Number 6.
6, 5, 4.
He takes that back.
The Rose, the airship, the woman. Rose, airship, woman.
Resco.
Yeah, that's the 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't raise your head anymore, okay?
So the next item will be the 6th or the 7th.
No,
Because I actually lost track of those.
The notes
It should be
is my
number 6.
stuff.
Yes.
I really wanted that.
Was that what we were looking for?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Blink.
Yeah.
Blink.
Yeah.
Wait, do you know where the money is?
Yeah, I have it on me.
Can I borrow it?
Sure. What's the worst that could happen? I'll hand over the money to Eddie.
Thank you.
I just give Eddie the 2 extra gold he needs.
Oh, I hold it really tightly against my chest.
That's kind of sloppy. Hold on, let me redo that.
Wait a minute. Doesn't one of your cloaks already do stuff like that? Not the
Stop.
polar water, but you can make it rain.
Yeah, make it rain down an oasis. There's probably plants. there's probably lily pads.
Fair point.
It's fresher from the source.
Fair point.
Okay, good
Let me try
good
that.
stuff.
And light. And then we're gonna grab.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm kicking my feet,
this.
sitting so happy.
Oop, that's kind of terrible.
That is beautiful. Eddie would buy it.
Let's try that one more time.
A Pokeball?
A Pokeball on a ring. So then
let's
you
try
can
that one
catch
more
as
time.
many slaves as you want. I mean, friends. Dude, definitely
That's
not
not freehand at all.
HT slaves.
Oops. Give me a moment to just. One more time, we're gonna try this. It's a difficult process to draw on row 20, but I'm working on it. Give me a moment to just. Oh, that'll do it. Actually, that should help.
Resco,
Yes.
I'm sorry for wasting all our money.
It's okay, Eddie.
I feel kind of bad.
It's okay.
I'll do something for the family. I promise.
Alright, Eddie.
Okay. I don't know what yet.
Maybe we should talk to Wise about this. See if
Twice.
He did suggest,
Oh, the cat. The cat.
Yes, the cat man. Yeah,
Okay.
the cat man.
Catman, ask him what? What?
I'm gonna hear them talking about cat. See what?
Cat.
It is a Pokeball.
Wise, we should see if he wants to split in on some of this.
Split in. Oh, like he'll buy some of my
Just, chip in.
oasis? But will he own part of my oasis? Can I keep it in my pocket?
So, our next item is an interesting trinket. I'm not sure of its origin, but it has a unique ability. This ball, when you throw it at something, it is able to pull that thing inside of it.
I shoot Resco a glance.
This thing is useful for transportation in a way. For example, let's say, for whatever reason, you have a friend who was accused of a crime and arrested, and you want that friend to owe you a favor. You could drop by their cell and throw this at them. It will return to you, and your friend will be placed inside of it. you would be able to walk away and no one would be any wiser.
Fresco.
Now, I do have to ask, is this a one-time use?
Is that in character?
Yes.
The guy says, well, as matters have it, if you were to release the individual you had, you could use it however many times you want.
Fresco. Fresco, I want that.
We spent a lot already.
Well, what should we call this ball exactly? Let's call it a pocket dimension ball. We'll call it a Pope D ball, for sure.
The note says buy stuff, not buy one stuff.
I'll start off the bid a little low because maybe this isn't an item for nobility, but I'll say 10,000.
10,000, you say. Well, I was going to start. Normally, I start the bidding, but suddenly, let's play this game. 10,000.
Can we start at like 4,000?
The woman sitting next to you, Blink, she says, "Oh, so this is interesting. I don't think I have much of a use for it.
I have a little one back at home that I think would really enjoy this.
Shortly, but 12,000 gold."
Oh, fuck you, lady.
Well, 12,000 going once, going twice.
15,000.
15,000. 15,000. Do we have
Come here.
any higher than that? As Eddie walks over, Celine looks to you, Demir. She says, how useful do you suppose this would be for that person who building up the city?
Building up the city.
Oh.
This is the woman that... Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, this is Celine to your account.
I reckon it might be fairly useful.
You suppose it will get me in good graces with them, I suppose, if I were to present it as a gift?
Mayhaps indeed. And he'll
There was that one when the sky thing was going down. Oh shit.
So
Then
she's pocket airship probably would have been useful.
I wanted it, but like I couldn't justify spending anywhere near that much on it.
Indeed,
I could
indeed.
afford it.
Come here. I think you should buy this. I think you should
What?
buy this item, please.
17,000 going one, going
That
twice.
was Blink 17,000.
I'll do 17,500.
I swear Blink was the last person to bid,
Yeah.
though.
No, if you want to, you can have it.
Well, confused.
No, he already did it.
You should,
17,500 going once,
you should buy
going
this.
twice. Celine raises her hand.
Demir, you want this?
27,000 gold. And so
She bid more than I would.
Demir.
she looks toward the auctioneer. He looks toward Blink. He looks toward Resco. 27,000 going one.
Let's
Going twice.
simply have this. 30,000 gold.
30,000 gold. Celine.
Thanks,
Look.
thanks so much.
She looks at Joachim. She thinks, this would be very useful, don't you suppose?
Quite so.
Please say
yes.
yes. Thank you.
Well, I mean, DeVere wasn't going to pay for it, but if she's offering to pay for it, he's not going to.
50,000 gold.
Heck,
Wait. Well, yeah. She's going to say 50,000 gold.
hey, don't you want this too?
The man looks at Eddie and says, no, the only thing of value here was the book.
But what if
The woman next to Blink, she says, you know what? Let's see how high we can get this. 55,000 gold.
I'm gonna kind of clap and laugh. Very good show.
The Celine, she scoffs. 70,000 gold. Your friend, Blink, she goes, 80,000 gold.
Oh,
Celine sighs and says, very well. 200,000 gold.
what the heck?
The auctioneer looks towards your friend, Blink. She looks towards you and she says, that was a pretty sizable amount, don't you think?
Hey, lady. You really have a lot of money, and it's very honorable. And I think you're a really cool, great person because of how much money you have.
Yes, sir. I absolutely am. 200,000 going once.
Can I have it?
200,000 going twice.
Can you buy it and give it to me? Because I'm not
you
as
think you
cool
could-
and rich as you.
Don't you think you could push it up just a little bit more?
That's at all. I think I've done as much as I want. Sold to the beautiful woman in the back.
Oh, that lady! Oh God, I messed everything up. Oh gosh, goodness. Alright, okay, that's fine.
And with that, Celine says, I am certain that my friend will appreciate this. Don't you? Aren't you, Lord Demir?
Am I your friend?
I do agree.
Is he your
my
friend?
dear Celine.
I'm his friend.
Because the good frogman in the front not disrupt the other guests.
Oh, me?
Yes,
Excuse me.
please remain seated.
You remain seated.
Madam, your item will be provided to you when the auction is over. Go to the front desk. No.
How much in the hole is she? Like, she's 200,000 from this one, but I know she won the rose as well.
I forgot. I think she might have said 300,000.
Was it 300,000 for the rose? Well, shit.
Maybe not. I can't remember because I was not writing down the prices. I was hoping maybe one of you might have.
No,
I
have it
paid
recorded, I think.
exactly 100 gold for the Oasis.
I remember how much Eddie spent. That was 30,000.
30,000 gold. Yeah.
So,
Are you sure about?
oh, 100% in fact. So, the auctioneer says, it has been a very lucrative night, and you all are lovely guests. Make sure to grab
Thank
yourself an invitation for the next auction
Ooh.
as you are departing. And so, he goes to the back. He grabs the final item,
Oh, okay. There's still another. Oh, sorry.
and he brings it forward. He places it on the table. Where is it? Where is it? There's my pen. All right, so I'm gonna.
Frisco, I love you. You're a very good friend. You're always here for me when I need you.
Oh, that's good enough.
Well, you've been here for me a lot too.
I would do anything for my team,
Nah, that's
my family.
terrible.
Are you going somewhere with this, Eddie, or are you just?
I just wanted to let you know you're appreciated, because that's part of my new religion is appreciating people more.
I appreciate you too, Eddie.
Okay, good. You could be a part of my religion, you know. You don't even have to give donations
That's a step
if you
up
wanted.
from a lot of the original religions I've heard of, but you know, I'll let you know.
Can you
I'll have
come
you
to
know
the sermon,
Gaia's
maybe?
missing.
This weekend?
Speaking
This
of-
weekend I'm having a sermon
I'll
by
Speaking
the
of
river.
donations,
I'll check my schedule. You know,
We can't even hear you. Speak up, sir.
I'll check my schedule. You know.
Okay,
speaking
thank you.
of
Thank you.
donations, Damon, I do have a question.
Yeah.
So, I've had these followers for what?
At least 2 weeks.
About a
At
month
least.
now. No, it's longer than 2 weeks. I've had them for
I think it's
about a
roughly
month
about
now.
that month.
Yeah, about a month. Yeah. Now, what do I need to roll to see how many funds they've collected?
Well, I just had Joker roll a d20, so a d20 should be fine.
All right,
4
a
d20.
4 d20s. Let me grab my notebooks.
Take your time. So yeah, he brings out the last item and he says, a lovely item, a piece of resistance. This is a relic of swords. And he points to a jar. It is glass, but like the glass has a yellow tint to it. It says, they say there's something dwells within this glass, and this vase is item, and if you open it, that something will be beholden to you, and all power of the land. Similar to the book I provided before, the Gray One's travel guide. This thing possesses some sort of connection. And with that connection, it said power comes with it. Oh, who here wouldn't like to have a bit of power? Right, right?
I wouldn't.
Can I get a recap on that item real quick?
He basically said this is an item that connects you to an old power.
Alright.
He said it is similar to the Grey One's travel guide in a way. That's what he says. Let us start the bidding. You know, you all have been so lovely tonight. Let me put some respect on all of you. We'll start the bidding at 50,000 gold. Let's go. You don't quite recognize the theme from anything you may have studied, but based on what he's saying, based on what you know, in fact, from involvement with Yameshta and this business with the light, this might be an item connected to entities just like them. So he's saying, let's start this bidding at 70,000 gold.
Hold up, it was just 50,000. Why is it
50,000?
Yeah.
Alright, then my apologies. Then let us start the bidding at 50,000 gold.
55,000.
Understood. It's 55,000. The man in the back who bought the Grey One's book, he raises his hand. He says 95,000 gold.
He could have definitely bought me that other thing.
200,000 gold.
500,000 gold.
Jesus Christ, man.
Well, I was gonna buy it, but the price has been driven too high.
He's always concerned about the stuff.
500,000 going once.
1 million gold.
3 million gold.
5 million gold.
10 million gold.
Yeah, I don't even know if I should keep going with this because I'm pretty sure he's going to stop.
He has already put in 15 million. I'm sure he could afford it.
I know, but okay, fine. 10 million gold.
He just said 10 million.
15 million gold.
What's the highest amount you can think of? Oh, 10 million.
20 million gold.
Alright, I'm gonna look back at him and see how determined, how far can he go with this? Could I keep
You
pushing
can
this?
see in those blue eyes complete and utter determination. He will acquire this item one way or another.
Does that mean he'll kill me if I actually get it?
He will
Well,
acquire
we
this
probably-
item one way or another.
I was already thinking about it, honestly. Goddamn alley, taking my goddamn book.
I wanted to marry him, Joe. Him.
25
Oh,
million
bury his
gold.
corpse.
50 million gold.
I
he gets made
definitely
of
want
money.
to marry this man.
50 million going once. 50 million going twice. Sold to the very affluent gentleman in the back.
Alright, so we're all gonna beat his ass once we leave.
Damon, I would like to take note of this man and his appearance.
Alright. This is a tall man, slender, blonde hair, blue eyes, very pale skin.
He's a vampire.
I am going to
Can I beat him in a
have
fight?
my owl follow him.
I want to know if I can beat him in a fight.
He's a very thin person. You don't think he has much in the way of physical skills, but perhaps some sort of magical abilities. Who could say?
Hey, Resco.
Yeah, we're gonna beat him up after.
Do you think if I sell water at a water stand, I'll be able to afford more stuff next time?
I don't know if water's gonna do it. Unless you find
What?
more people that like water the way you do.
What do you think would be better? What do you think I should do instead?
I think we'll keep making money doing what we're doing already.
Oh yeah, of course. I've made so much money so far.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests, we will conclude our auction for tonight. You all were lovely guests. Please go to the front desk and your item shall be provided to you upon payment, of course.
Thank
we
you.
do take checks, naturally. However, well, only familiar guests can offer check. New guests, you'll have to provide your money up front.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome, and feel free to accept the invitation and come again.
Yeah, we'll be taking an invitation.
All right. So you all file out of the auction room, except Eddie, who goes up to the tall, blue-eyed man. And what do you say to him, Eddie?
I think that you're the most wonderful man I have ever met in my life.
He smiles at you. He stands up and he says, "We shall see if you feel the same way by the time the night is over."
Oh.
And
Do you want
yeah,
to
we'll
show
see,
me
alright.
a good time, please?
he walks away.
How do you feel about children?
As you say that, he laughs. A very low laugh. This is the kitchen. In case y'all ever went into it, that is not where I meant to drop y'all.
Oh, I wanted to go in the kitchen right now.
So you come through. Yeah, the guests are still here, enjoying their meals. Those who were clearly not here to buy any items are enjoying the meal. They continue to enjoy the meal, and the others, Celine included, I suppose I should grab her. I'll just say bloop. And those who did purchase stuff, they head toward the front desk. Give me a moment to just drag that back over. Hold on, that's not it at all. Alright. So let's say, yeah. They go to the front desk. I forgot how many people. That was not the right time to drop. I forgot how many people it was. Yeah. They go to the front desk.
The rich man bought 2 items. Celine bought 2 items. Let's see who else.
I think
was
the
it?
lady
Eddie
next to me
one
bought
item.
something.
And then one of the dude bought the dude behind Blink bought the dream lady.
Ah.
Yeah, so yeah, that should be about right. Grab one more for the lady next to Blink, and yeah. He said, so the ghost dug a hole, and he says, provide your name and the item you purchased.
Eddie the Frog, water joke.
The Oasis seed, then?
Yeah. Yes.
That will be 32,000. 30,002 gold.
I dropped this box on the top of his book.
He opens it up, kind of runs his hand through it, gets a feel of the gold.
And then I
Okay.
put the other $2 from Resco on top.
He got the other 2 gold, and he said, thank you. And he hands over to you this Oasis seed.
Thank you.
He looks to you, Resco. Did you perhaps acquire anything?
I'm just here for the invitation.
Of course. He provides you your invitation. He says, please give it to your friend Eddie there as well.
I'll
He
take
provides
it
you
as
with
well.
2 invitations. Yep. Alright, so go naturally. He provides 2 invitations for you. Celine comes up. She acquires her flower. Hold on. I am having trouble dragging her.
Resco, would it be inappropriate to make Oasis right now?
Well, you do have to bury it in the ground to do that.
There's no ground, you're right. It would be very inappropriate.
Celine writes 2 checks acquiring her crystal flower and the Poke D-ball. And she comes over to Joachim and she says, make sure this gets to our mutual friend. And she hands you the Poke D-ball.
I will deliver this for you, my dear Celine.
And so she takes her leave with her crystal tulip. And so the man, he acquires his dream statuette, writes a check, he smiled, a very lascivious smile. It takes his invitation. And what are you rolling the insight for?
I'm looking at this
Pervert.
man.
Which? Okay, so Blink is looking at the pervert?
No, I'm coughing and saying pervert.
Alright. Alright, I just noticed there were 3 insights there, so who are y'all rolling your insights on?
Me and Resco were rolling it on the guy to see if we could take him off.
I wasn't listening there looking to see if I could fight him more so just like how I judge him.
He seems a very man about town. A very official looking fella. And he comes up and you all notice something strange. He sort of unbuttons his shirt a couple of times. Then you see his hand sort of reach into the front of his body and then literally into the front of his body. You can see it, even from where you're standing behind him. His hand sinking into his flesh.
I think I have lost interest.
Oh.
And he pulls from his flesh 5 boxes, coffers.
Did you see that? He has a pocket dimension in his chest.
Pulls them open.
Some people are just a little interesting.
And the Gonzalo, he runs his hand through him. He says, "Yes, this is accurate." He puts the money aside, and he provides to him his book and the urn. And the man, he takes both of them, and he sort of just presses them into his body. As he's doing that, I would like you, standing behind him, to roll a perception.
Okay.
Come on, big money.
Guide us all, please.
Alright. So with that, you all glance. You really take this man in as he's standing there buying this stuff. And you see on the back of his neck there is a stone sticking out.
Blink.
I'm on it.
Press it.
I'm gonna try and like snatch it out of him really quickly.
No, press it. It's like a button. Oh my
Wait,
god.
what? Wait, what? Why?
I'm gonna say with that, you sort of step forward towards him, reach up, grab hold of the stone in the back of it, and as you pull it, you feel it. It's tight on something, like a harpoon locked into bone and flesh. It can't be removed easily. You can roll a strength check to see if you could yank it out.
Okay. I hold on to his back.
Okay, let's go.
Right.
Let's
Right.
go.
As slightly as you can, you rip. I'm gonna say, as slightly as you can, Blink. You rip this stone out of his neck. As you do this,
Oh.
you see, it's not simply a stone; it's a needle with barbs on it. And as you do it, the man kind of lurches forward for a moment. But he pushes himself back up. He turns to you and gives you a very sharp smile.
Spicikov. I don't think we've ever really had a conversation.
Why do you know his name? What the
He
heck?
shakes his head. My master is not present at the moment.
Well, then
But
relay
you
a
have-
message for him.
You'll have a chance to meet him soon.
That's fair.
May I have that back?
I'll give it back to him with a sly smile.
She takes the needle from your hand and just presses it back into his neck.
I don't like this one bit.
Kind of straightens back up. Smile fade. And he takes his leave.
I follow him out, Damon.
Alright, by all means. Hold that thought. Yeah. And as you do that, of course, the woman who sat beside Blink, she goes over, grabs her airship, and she says, what shall I do with this?
Oh wait,
Travel
actually,
the world, enjoy yourself.
It's
Oh,
my.
you're absolutely right.
You only live once after all.
Indeed. And she
Come on.
pays. Yes, Joachim?
I was asking myself if I care more about that airship than this book that was stolen from me.
All right. So she grabs her airship and happily
As
takes
she
her leave.
is about to leave, I say, well, if it's something that isn't that much of an interest to you, it's just something. I'm sure we could work out something with the theater. See, I'm an actor with the theater, and we could get you front row tickets, guaranteed.
I spent quite a bit of gold on this. I would need a little bit more than that. How about you get your director to speak to me and we can arrange something?
We can look into that. How would I be able to contact you?
She reaches into her coat and pulls out. It's summer, so she has a coat. It's nighttime. She pulls out a card and she says, this is where you can reach me.
Okay.
And it has her address on it.
Esco takes it and just kind of looks at it for a second, then slips it into his pocket.
As you do that, she slips her boat into a bag of holding and takes her leave.
So what are we gonna do about that guy?
Well,
I'm following him right now. I'm
as
outside.
let us have it.
Listening to change.
Joachim, you leave, and around you, I have not designed an exterior to the space, so we're using our imagination to say, Joachim, as you leave, as you follow this guy, he takes an interesting route.
Well, I'm not following him too far. I'm just getting out of the vicinity of the auction house,
Well,
not to any, like crazy amount of distance.
He walks a bit down the street. And the buildings are fairly wide. He walks a bit down the street until he finds an alley between the buildings, and he disappears down the alley.
Wood, sir.
As he turns the corner, he hears you, and he turns back to you, and he says, "Why, certainly. How may I assist you?"
Well, I do believe that you would like to serve me.
What the heck? Oh, I forgot all about that. I could do that soon. Oh, I should. Oh my god, I should have changed my spells. Oh
I'm
my
going
god.
to go ahead and roll
Oh my god, can I change my spells right now?
1d20.
Is that cheating? I have
Alright.
one more prepared spell. I could add it.
So yes, Joachim, you weave your Gios into his mind. He falls under your control.
Oh my god. Forgot all about that. I could.
Joachim, this tall, pale man with his bright blue eyes stands now under your control.
My god, can I go out there?
I will produce my Pokeball.
You're capturing my
him within it.
husband.
And then I will make my return to the auction house.
Alright,
And give me the.
so not for nothing, but straw and such.
Yeah, you said it's reusable, so I can just take him out of there. So I'm not too worried about it.
Alright.
Okay, well, as he's making his way back in, I'll just be like, so what are we gonna do about this guy? Should we go out there and get him?
Like, for dinner? I'll invite him for
No.
dinner. I'll make him the best dinner.
He's got some very powerful items. We don't want anybody out with those.
I want him to be powerful, my powerful item.
I'm gonna whip Eddie with my tail.
Ew. Did I hurt?
Yeah.
Should I do a constitution thing?
No, just check your AC.
I don't
That
know.
13 hits you.
My armor class is a 12.
Huh?
Yeah!
That definitely hits you.
For how much?
Yeah, it
how
doesn't do
much?
damage.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, it just hurts a little.
Your defense is fell, though.
Man, you get hit by Blink's
Ow.
tail, as you say to Eddie. Fall over. And as you fall over, Joachim, you return to the auction house.
I do believe that we should return
Okay.
to your abode.
Crawl.
I would say so too.
Crawl.
I think we have some business with the cat.
Dudley?
Pick up Eddie.
I think Dudley was his name, right?
Dudley, yes.
I think we have some business with the cat, though.
Oh shit! Yeah, Wise is still here, isn't he?
Yeah. As matters have it. Hold on. Because I
He
deleted
said-
the file that I copied. I had to go
He
and
said
grab it.
give the piece of paper to the guard. We never have to see him.
I just want to see what's going on. He told me he was going to tell me what's going on.
He lied to you.
In fact, that's why he's as
Even Eddie knows.
there we go. No, okay, so yes, as you say that, in fact, Joachim, as if he was waiting for an announcement. Hold on, give me a moment to find the map. Y'all are on again. There we go. So yeah, as if he was waiting for an announcement. Wise manifests beside you, and he says, "My walk was very
Did I do good?
enlightening."
Did I do good?
Yes, you did excellently. I heard there was quite a lot of interest in the auction room.
No, you bet.
And as matters have it, I happened upon some interesting things during my stroll as well.
Mm-hmm.
As did I.
Interesting things.
Well, let's just say...
Mm-hmm.
Well, Eddie, you see on the floor beneath. Somehow being on the floor beneath him has made Wise's subtlety a bit less subtle to you. You get the immediate impression that he has accomplished at least part of his mission. And now as you look upon him, everything he said to you is coming back to you, and you get the impression that he is working to free the people currently subjected to the auctioneer.
You should ask them to come for dinner. Not because I just equipped any spells or anything, but
Wise looks down at you and he says, "It wouldn't be wise to try to, let's say, encourage them to do anything while they're wearing such lovely jewelry.
Just take it off.
Taking it off isn't going to be an immediate process."
Joking. You fix problem.
We ran into a subordinate of Spicikov while we were here in the auction.
Did
It
we?
seems like he got away with a couple
Spicikov?
items. Some very dangerous items.
That sounds problematic. What should we do?
Well, I mean,
I said.
We should
What will you all do about it?
invite him
we
over for
wanted
dinner.
to capture him, but I think he's long gone now.
And invite him over for dinner.
I'll put some fillers out and see if I can figure out where he went.
And invite him over for dinner.
I don't
You like
believe
this?
there's any need, my dear friend.
Wife looks down at you and he says, "You keep saying that. Do you plan to poison me?"
No, not you. Beautiful
Wait,
eye
what?
man.
See,
No offense. I'm sure your
You
eyes are
can
lovely.
come over for dinner if you want.
I do know where you all live, so it wouldn't be a problem.
No, not
Wait, what?
you.
How?
Not you.
Wife smiles and says, "It is my job to watch Caladium after
Oh
all.
my goodness, alright.
Interesting.
We
I
probably will
understand
have
that approaching your house wouldn't be the simplest thing either."
We have a pie, probably. Pauline
Something tells me
manages
you
to
could take
approach.
Wise says, I have other things to attend to, but I will be in contact with you. Perhaps, and he kind of looks past you all toward the banquet hall and says, perhaps sooner than later.
Okay.
I'll tip my top hat.
We have to ask her Connie to make food. I didn't. They'll
You know
probably
where
make chicken nuggets.
Say again, Resco?
You know where to find us.
Absolutely. And with that, he turns around. Oh, unless Joachim has something to say to him.
Oh, I was just gonna say, hopefully our friends make a hasty recovery.
Roll a
I
deception.
guess.
He smiles at you. And he depart. And with that, you all... Hold on. I have the perfect song for this next scene.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Is it the song Joachim doesn't have our best interest in mind?
Not at all, no. You know how Joachim does.
He got me a friend one time, even though the friend managed to
Alright.
be our
I'm
outdoor
gonna
cat.
hold out on that for now. I'm gonna grab this song. Yeah. So you all board the carriage.
What the heck's our carriage driver's name?
Dudley.
Hey, Dougley. Nice to see you.
This is a pleasure to see you as well.
Oh, I forgot that was your voice. It's lovely.
Thank you. So
That's the animals on the way out.
the horses are
Dudley's not
happy
an animal.
to see you again.
Hey, Dudley. Do you
And
want to come over for
so-
dinner?
And
Not really
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Come over. We have a big
Oh.
table.
Naturally, then I shall. I'll have dinner before I head home myself.
No, right.
Alright, so with that, 20 minutes go by. Dudley trots the carriage back to your home. Oh no, I did not move the ribbon.
Do you think I could seduce her carriage driver?
You can certainly try. So, you all return home, unlock the front door, and walk into your house to a different sort of atmosphere.
Is
You walk
Connie
in,
okay?
and immediately you see Connie sprawled on the floor.
Connie! My favorite
And moving.
thing.
Did we notice the what do you call it? Our
Dryad?
dryads at all?
Yes, you certainly did. You noticed them as you walked in. You did quite take full notice of them at first, but as you
And
came,
I
as you
do have
walked
a
up,
question,
uh-huh.
actually, because I do have a little feat here. A little feat here called Alert. And I also have some very high passive investigation.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, mine's
is
high
there
too.
anything
It's
that I can
13.
discern about this?
You
Before,
well, as I was
dangerous
going, yes, they didn't stand out to you at first, but as you approached the door, you noticed the dryads were, well, as much as they can be, incapacitated. There was a battle in your front yard. The door, however, is locked until you open and you see on the floor in the living room, Connie, as unconscious as a construct can be, with a letter sort of jammed between his ribs. And you notice very conspicuously the Zert is nowhere to be seen.
I'm gonna immediately run upstairs to see if I can find her.
Upstairs, hold on. Let me grab
I'm
the
gonna
liquid.
pull the letter out And,
my son, no, my tie's on the floor. Oh no.
Well, that's I'm going to prepare a visual here.
By all means.
Should I look in the basement? Why would he be up
By
there?
all means, go ahead and look around the house.
I'll look in the basement. Oh god, my hat.
Alright.
I'm gonna prepare the surgery.
Both of you run around. Blink. You run upstairs. Hold on. Let me do that properly.
casting Healing Word on Connie.
Not as a construct, so that wouldn't work.
Indeed.
You scream,
You
feel
run
better,
upstairs.
Connie!
Ending, it should work, though.
Oh my
Eddie.
gosh, it's Minerva.
You run downstairs, Eddie. And both of you, Zert is nowhere to be seen. He does not appear to be in the house whatsoever. Indeed, Minerva is there.
Resco's gonna look at the letter.
Alright. It is, as you open it, it is written in purple ink. Spicicles is extending an invitation to you and would be happy if you all will come and join him.
What's a spicy call? I don't like spicy food.
Joachim, you walk up, you perform your mending on Connie, and its one eye, it sort of comes back to life as Eddie and Blink return downstairs to inform you that, return to the living room to inform you all that Zerd is nowhere to be seen.
Zerd's gone!
I couldn't find him upstairs.
He's gone! Did you look under the bed?
Yeah, I actually did. That was the first place I looked.
Oh,
Connie flashes to life. He says, I have failed my job
you failed!
cleaning.
You
There
failed
was-
cleaning!
An intruder. The intruder defeated me, and I do not know what happened next.
Do you know what the intruder looked like?
The intruder was thin and pale and had blue eyes and blonde hair.
He sounds delicious.
It was that guy.
I tried to seduce a
Oh,
guy,
we should've
now
killed
my
him.
son is hurt. This is why you can't date.
And Joachim, you heard them say it was that guy. But Joachim, you know it
Nudge,
certainly
nudge.
couldn't have been. You have that guy in your pocket dimension.
Oh, I'm sure could be multiple of that guy.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know that.
Yeah, no, I'm
Nudge,
trying to
nudge.
explain it, but I'm trying to set down my tiny hut so people can't look in. So I'm just gonna continue focusing on that for the time being.
Alright. So yes. This was what Connie said. This thin, blonde, blue-eyed figure came into the house and incapacitated Connie. And as you can clearly see, Zert is nowhere to be seen.
Yes,
We
he
have
gets
the book.
All you have is this letter left in Connie's ribs. An invitation. A second one for you all, except for Eddie, from Spicicov.
Oh wait, except for Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie wasn't there yesterday when y'all
What
received
the
the first.
heck is a spicy call?
Oh right.
He's the half-orc guy that trapped that guy in the dream world.
I hate him.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Though you don't quite actually know Spicicov's race. Regardless, yes.
I think you said that.
No, I certainly did not, because Spicicov is not an orc.
Ah,
No.
Carriage driver, dinner's delayed.
Understood. Well, I suppose I should have expected that, though. And so, with that, Zert missing. Wait.
Dang it, I casted a spell here.
Oh yes, you can't leave him in the tiny hut. You are certainly in the tiny hut.
Alright, I
What are you mending?
am putting
My
everybody
son?
inside there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you're saying we're all inside this hut now, right?
Yes, you all are inside of Liam's tiny hut.
Alright. Now that we're safe from prying eyes, I'll produce from my bag of holding the poke the ball. Poke the ball. And I will release the man trapped within.
Alright. So, you press the button of the Pokeball, and a blue light streams out. And with this blue light, the man comes out as well.
I poke his chest. Where's my son?
You're an interesting man.
I'm gonna slice into him like a meat.
Alright, your sword! Your
Hang
sword! Go ahead.
What is this person's AC?
Sabo was poking
I'm
his
gonna
chest.
say 12.
Blinkehyo's doing such a
alright.
good job.
Yeah, your sword does in fact.
I'm gonna cast
Go
the
ahead.
spell. Oh, wait,
Wait,
no,
what?
I can use
For once in my life, I did a good job.
You're gonna
Alright,
use
Raven.
shield.
I'm
to-
going to. No, I can't use it on him. It's only self. I forgot
Oh.
that it only works with Minerva because
Yeah.
it's my stand. So I'm gonna return him to the Pokeball
So,
before that happens. if
let's
possible.
say this. Let's say this. If Eddie rolled that intimidation, Eddie, as he comes out and stands before you, run up to him, grab hold, pull him down to your 4 feet of height, and you basically snarl, "Where's my son?" And he says to you, "Spicy Call has him, of course."
Of course, Spicicall, whatever the spicy spice man is.
And as he says that, Blink comes over, ready to cut into him, and Joachim calls him back to the poke ball.
Hang on. How would he be
No,
faster?
no.
Roll an
That was-
initiative.
That was so great of
Do not be
us
so
freaking.
hasty.
No, roll an initiative. I might have been faster.
Actually, go ahead. I'll allow that. Go ahead and let's see who.
Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
I wanted to interrogate him. Bring him back.
So as Blink is marching over, Joachim notices and calls the man back to the ball.
No. Let us not be too hasty.
You mean
He is under my employ now.
Let's interrogate him. How about I put him under my employee?
No. How about we not? I've seen what you do with your followers.
Shouldn't we be checking to see if he still has the items inside of his chest?
Of course,
Or if it's some sort of bag of
I
holding?
can
As
as well
Blink
move him
said
out here
that-
if he is going to be attacked.
As Blink says that, Resco, the letter in your hand, words begin to appear at the bottom. See you, all of you, in 1 week.
This would be
I
a
don't
great
know.
point to like fade to
I'll have
black.
to ask
If
if
my
this is
son,
a scrying spell or something like that, because
It's
it
more
does not work
of
inside of Raymond's
a
time.
magic letter. The words were always going to appear there when after it was read for a certain amount of time.
so say I cast a Giaz on.
I would just counterspell it.
Oh, okay.
I will let you know right now.
Just check.
Yeah, that would have been a great moment to cut the black. But yeah, y'all aren't done, so go ahead.
What if I cast Dispel Magic on you first?
You can still counterspell it.
You actually would need to remove a curse. The spell magic does not work on it. You have to remove curse
Also, excuse me real quick.
or use the wish
Y'all
spell.
carry on.
Or greater restoration.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. I found a random spell that I have in my readied spells. And look at this. Alright, hold on. I'll just describe the spell really well to Joachim. So you see. So you see.
Well, if it's in the bag of holding, it's technically on another plane, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on another plane of existence. It's inside the.
Oh no, the Pokeball. Well, yeah, that's probably better.
Okay, alright. Never mind. Forget it. I'll just cry under the table.
I find it very interesting that we're all now being pushed towards Spicicall, like in blue and red.
Actually, you could use that on Zert.
Yeah, you could use it on Zerg since.
What would
Yeah,
it
it's
do
on-
to him? Would it hurt him?
No, you just know where his location is.
Yeah.
Do I have a body part?
Aw.
Yeah,
He's
you don't
probably
need a
got,
body part.
like,
As
dead
long as
skin
you
cells.
are familiar with them, then you're good.
Well, okay, so I have also. Eddie has so many stupid spells because I hate him. I actually also have this.
Who would have thought it would have came in handy?
I actually considered getting that.
What if I do?
Oh, actually,
Only if it's been within 1,000 feet of us.
Only if it's not
I had the same thing.
It could be within 1,000 feet. I'm not sure.
I miss my son. We should have brought him.
I mean, 1,000 feet isn't even a mile, though. So
Well, Akeem, when we figure this
Alright,
out, we...
I've returned.
It's 4th level, so I could cast it every mile for. I have 3 slots. And then I have to nap for 8 hours. I can do that all week.
Alright. So yeah.
we already know his location, though. Technically speaking,
Do we? Eddie
we?
doesn't. I don't.
I don't.
we know that he's with Spice Cop.
That's
I
the
don't even know.
location.
I don't know who Spicekov even is.
We have the invitation.
What if we want to go there now?
I mean,
Wait, we already have the invitation.
I'd be down.
If I duel you right now, will you kill me?
I mean,
I don't even think I have anything that would hurt you ever.
He could kill a dragon, so...
My arrows tend to miss.
Alright, so
Yoakum has no desire to fight anybody here. Just for the record.
Eddie wants to fight people. He's
Alright,
not.
Nacho, now we gotta fight a beholder.
one day. So anybody else got anything to do?
we all casted locate creature to see if it's anywhere near us at all.
Oh, not at all.
No one at all.
We also casted Scry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We were also talking about the blonde-haired, blue-eyed person who's now under my employ, my service.
I also threaten Joachim a lot.
We need better security around our house.
Also,
Alright.
Yeah, we do need
Well,
security.
can I shake Connie?
Eddie, you tried to
we're
scry.
in your head right now.
You tried to scry, but despite it, you can't see or hear Zert.
I'm gonna cry under the coffee table.
Resco goes over to Eddie and gives him a hug and says, "It's gonna be okay."
I'm such a bad father. If he's dead, he has a life crystal, though.
Yes, he does. But I don't think he would be dead. Honestly.
You don't think my son's dead?
He could be in the dream world.
It's making me cry harder.
No, that's good. He, well... I guess it would technically be safer, maybe?
In a sense, in one way or another. But yes.
Yoakum brings the man back out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can roll that high of an intimidation ever again.
I mean, we'll interrogate him. That's fine, but
It was a good intimidation for the scene, though. Magnificently rolled.
I only pulled him back because he was gonna die.
I'd do it again.
Do it again. More weekly this time.
Let's say you bring him out again, Joakim. What's the game plan?
Son.
I would like for you to empty the contents of your chest, please.
Okay, so he reaches into his chest and first pulls out one of his lungs.
I don't
Monica?
think that's it. You can put it back.
He reaches in again and pulls out the other lung.
that could be his kidney.
He reaches in.
I'm not sure what we're accomplishing here.
He reaches in one final time and pulls out his heart.
I think that's his heart. Oh, let me check. Yeah, that's probably his lung.
So you're
Yeah.
saying
Put those back in.
that this chest of his isn't like thing, because like that would cause bodily harm to him. He
Mhm.
can't do that under Gios.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that would cause damage to him, he can't do.
Exactly.
Oh, he's still alive. All right.
Yes, as his heart drops to the floor,
Can I
tendrils
collect it?
reach out from his chest and sort of grabs onto these organs,
I don't like.
pulls them back in.
I don't like this one bit. I don't like anything that's happening. I'm gonna go sit in the bathtub. I'm depressed.
Eh,
The entirety of the contents in your chest.
yes, that is.
And what happened to the book?
Joachim did it.
I have
Lord.
sent them to Spicikov.
I see. And would you be able to lead us to Spicikov?
No. You
Can I
must
hop-
wait for the door to open.
What if I hop inside his chest? Thoughts?
You can certainly try.
That, so.
Eddie, I don't think that's a good idea.
Can you let me try it?
What would happen if we were to
Send me to him.
travel through your chest?
It is not possible.
What if I try?
Spicikov does not leave it open all the time.
What if I knock real freaking hard?
If you crawl inside of me, you will see things that you may not want to see.
That's fine.
And
ready
what kind
to-
of might that be?
Alright, so. I suppose he should tell you. There is at least one village of Illitids.
One village of what?
Illitids. Mind flayers.
Yeah.
I'll just stare blankly, I guess.
Mind flayers?
Yes,
Yeah.
at least one village of mind flayers.
What even is
I
a
had to
mind
make sure I
flayer?
heard that right.
Yes, sir.
I can go into my bestiary with that, right? Or no?
Sure, why not?
All right.
NNID.
Let's go. Hold my hand.
Let's go hold Eddie's hand. Squeezes it tightly.
Alright.
I'm just gonna run out of the door.
Player here.
Oh, he's beautiful, octopus man.
They could be pretty dangerous.
So I should not fall in love with one, despite their beautiful octopus face.
Well, they'll suck your brains out, and then
Oh,
you'll be dead. So probably
do you
not.
think my brains would? I have so much wisdom; they would love my brain.
I mean, they could just control your body after they suck out your brain. Yeah.
I would be a puppet, and then Eddie would be no more, and he would just.
And Zert will forever not have a father.
I'm never going to hit on another man again. I lost my son.
Your son isn't lost yet, Eddie. You
Well,
just have to
because
breathe.
I told one man his eyes were beautiful.
Anybody got any more questions for this man?
No.
Well, I just ran out. I'm just gonna like get on
Oh,
the
yeah.
tree and just overthink some things.
Alright, so
would like to ask if there is any use to him at this point to me.
Yeah, you're gonna kill him. Just
use
kill
in
him.
what regard?
Use his
I was
parts.
saying alive uses. Does he have any? Is there any reason why I should keep him alive and not?
Probably
well, I'm
not.
gonna say what.
Like it's like if you controlled, let's say, Marco with Gios. He'll tell you everything that he does know, but what do you need Marco alive for in general?
Well, I'm sure Marco knows a thing or two, and I do intend to meet with Marco, but not on this character. When this character dies, I
Then
have.
When you die, I should be your son and inherit all your things.
Then with that, we will bring episode 9 of Caladium Red to a close for tonight. Yeah.
Is Blink still present?
He's
I ran
technically outside in the tree.
Did
He's
Connie
outside
even
in the
make her
tree.
chicken nuggets?
Yes. Connie did not have time to make any chicken nuggets before the invader arrived.
On my way home, would I be able to see Blink?
Yes, roll a perception.
Fresco's the only one who loves me.
Let's go gently past it.
He's the only one who cares about our family. Fresco should be the group leader.
Oh yeah, I totally don't care about anyone here.
You're not even here. Connie cares about our family more. Connie should be the group leader.
Yes.
Ooh, that's it. Type 36, my word.
Connie, do you want to be the group leader?
Connie is tasked with cooking and cleaning.
What if you were the group cooker cleaner?
That is a task
Leader.
that I can complete.
I
Isn't he
crown
already
you cooker
Hmm?
cleaner leader.
Isn't he already the group cooker cleaner?
Yes, he is.
I've now tasked Connie with the group cleaner, cooking cleaner leader.
I'm sure he'll do a great job, Eddie.
Connie's a she.
With the end of this episode, I can say now, Blake, you asking me some time ago if I had anything special planned for the 10th episode, it made me think, you know what? Why not?
Ooh.
You lost
So,
me.
next week, we will be playing Caladium Purple Part 1 and
Ooh.
Part 2.
Interesting. Crossover?
Technically, but at this point, it's like, there isn't that much of a difference between each group, so
Like one different person.
Pretty much.
It would be cool if we could get everyone together.
I can show up on a Saturday.
we might be able to do it with Eddie, which would work for the story, but I don't think we will with Koiel, unfortunately. Well, we gotta grab Eddie, bring Eddie over.
He will look anywhere for his son.
Even in the other universe.
Maybe Koiel just gets there later.
Well, I got plans to explain why everyone won't be available at once.
I can imagine.
But Eddie will. Eddie's not gonna die yet. Hopefully, maybe.
This is gonna be fun. This should be fun. This will be your first encounter with Spicicall.
I'm scared.
Did I see Blink inside that tree?
Oh, let's see. Based on that perception, I will say Blink roll a stealth. Assuming you're hiding. If you just
Let's
sit
say
out
I'm
in the
not. No,
open,
I'm just sitting out in the open.
then yeah, you can see Blink in the tree.
Offer him a ride with me in my carriage to my abode.
The heck? Why am I not in your abode?
What is this about?
You wanted work, correct?
He's gonna make you into an ape slave.
I think right now I need some time to think.
No, say yes.
Why do you hate me so much?
He's already a cat person from that potion. I don't need to turn him
Meow.
into an ape.
I didn't even question why he had a tail.
That's very in character for Eddie.
I'll hop down from the tree and just say, alright, I need to clear my mind anyway.
Alright.
I forget,
Oh.
am I proficient in acrobatics since I'm a cat now?
Roll? Yes, actually, yes. I did grant you proficiency in acrobatics.
Hell yeah.
I think it's fitting that Eddie falls down every time he tries to do something.
So, I'd like to pull this man back out. And,
Eddie
Ask
jumps off the couch with
Blink
perfect
to take care
prose.
of him.
Say what now?
I would like to pull this man back out and ask Blink to take care of him after we reach my abode.
Eddie could
Okay.
have taken care
Well,
of
I'm
him.
gonna type out an official name for the Poke D ball. So that you can just write it down. It's Poke D ball.
I'll angrily look at him and just take care of him, I guess.
Okay.
Murder?
I mean, it could.
Of course.
We can keep him in the basement. But apparently everything I keep in the basement runs away and dies.
Of course, murder. He's of no use anymore. Alive.
I bought stuff. I did my job. At least I can get my 50.
Now, unfortunately, we were a little, not unfortunately, but it was a short campaign tonight.
It was filled with good stuff. I liked it.
It
I hope
was.
y'all enjoyed the auction and the friends y'all made along the way.
We didn't even have to kill the dragon this time.
None of them are my friends.
Well,
I
for
think-
me, no.
I think one of my high points was just during the auction, the 100,500.
It was nice. It was great.
I thought I was on to something when I kidnapped this person.
You thought
Should have went for the fucking woman with the airship. God damn it.
we could have had an airship. I have
well-
an Oasis.
If there's any consolation for you, let's go dig get her address.
Is my
I'm not gonna
Oasis?
ask for her address, roll up, and then rob her.
You can pretend
wrong.
you can romance her.
Can I kill the guy now?
Oh yeah, whenever you're ready.
Cool. I'm gonna go all out of this. Hang on.
Oh god.
Is it in the middle of just like daylight in the street?
Going
I know it's
away.
nighttime.
Alright.
Eddie starts
With an
throwing
attack.
up.
We are away from prying eyes.
Eddie throws up on the floor.
I'm going to say he doesn't have a lot of health. You can kill him
Nope,
pretty
we're still
easily.
doing this. Nope, we're going all out of this one. Taking a second attack with my offhand,
Another
and
fire.
then hang on, the channel divinity so that I can. No. What is this?
I'll use cure wounds on myself because I hurt inside.
Of course, naturally.
Divine smite. I only have 2 spell levels, so it would be 3d8.
Roscoe's gonna go in the kitchen and make chicken nuggets for everyone.
Connie, do you want to sit down?
Connie will ask for your own help, as it is its task to cook and clean.
Connie deserves a break. Connie, come take a break. Connie. Hey, honey. Connie.
Connie shakes his head and says, I am tasked with cooking and cleaning.
I task you with cleaning the floor with your face on it and sleeping
Don't.
like this.
Let's see, where's my pen at? Yeah. That's all we have for tonight.
How dead is he?
Hmm?
How dead
Oh,
is
he's
he?
hard dead. Cut him to pieces.
Alright.
ripping the fire.
Oh, cutting to pieces? Hang on.
He
I don't
knocked
know
on
about-
Death's door. Death
I'm not-
answered. Death invited him in for some tea, and he's already drank half of.
Can he
Kettle.
like not be in pieces?
Yeah,
So I can
that's
put
a
him
really
on
good
top?
way to surmise it. Hey, sure, he doesn't have to be in pieces.
Okay. I
But he is
reach
filled with
into my.
holes.
Oh, that's fine. I reach into my bag of holding and I'll pull out a pouch filled with gold and I'll hand Blink 5,000 gold
What the heck?
for the job well done.
I deserve jobs well done. I'm a great father.
you,
Fatherhood's
sir.
not rewarding at all.
And I'll drag this body back to my lab
All right.
and perform an autopsy.
Resco, all I have is these hag
I
teeth.
want to find out whatever magical shit I can find out about this.
What about
All
hag
right.
teeth?
I'll allow it.
That's
We're
all
gonna
I have.
Say that's gonna take a bit.
That was 144 damage somehow.
That's hard, dude.
Can it move afterwards so it can take more damage?
Well, it has to willingly move.
technically, Joachim is moving it.
It does have to willingly move, though, unfortunately.
Oh. Does staggering backwards count as willingly moving?
I don't know, actually.
He's now raiding in the kitchen.
Eddie, it's okay. It's okay.
He's raiding
Everything's gonna be okay.
in the kitchen, and now the kitchen's the tidal wave.
It's gonna be okay, Eddie. Calm
Use the water
down.
cloak, make it worse.
I'm gonna- Okay, so Nashi, what would be the cost like if I wanted to get some like premium like cookies?
It's not very expensive.
No, it's purple.
2-3 gold.
You could probably
Okay.
just hit up Pauline.
Yeah, Pauline is always willing to help.
If Pauline comes over here, I might just suicide
Okay.
Daddy real quick.
That ends
Resco
Caladium.
bought some like
Have a
premium
good day.
cookies, and he just